Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rekt After Dark. I am Brian the Broken, and as always, joined by Sable, Jamu, and Darth Ted is still at work. How's it going, guys?
It's going pretty good. As you can see, I'm at the beach right now, so I'm loving life, just relaxing, chilling.
And Jamu, you seem to have some crustacean vibes, it seems.
Yeah, I've joined the cultist of crab, or the cult of crab. I am a cultist in that cult.
Love it. So
I'm here to stay.
Rekt League, Rekt After Dark feels like all small potatoes with the rest of the world, but have you
Let's
guys
talk video games?
Yeah, it's good, some good video game stuff. How's your guys' weeks been? Anything interesting that's non-political?
You got a crab hat?
Yeah, you got a crab hat. Yeah,
That's cool. Yeah. I saw a mouse about 20 minutes ago after we've already had some mice guys come to the house, so that was pretty cool. He looked at me square in the face and was like, "Sup, dog?" And I was like, "Sup?" And I tried walking at him, and he wanted none of it. And then I did my best Sable impression, and I smoked my pipe. And that was, yeah, that was my pregame for this. I tried calling my mom, and my mom didn't pick up because she doesn't want to talk to me. And so I just chilled outside because it's actually not super shitty out anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, mice guys do finish last, you know.
Oh, let's go. So let's kick it off with a bit of League of Legends talk. And what better way to talk about League of Legends than with League of Legends new champ Seraphine?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't actually played her yet. I unlocked her because I now have all the champions, so I have enough blue essence for that. So that's pretty cool. What are you guys' initial thoughts on that? And do you think that we'll see any play of that in Rekt League?
I don't know. I know a lot of people weren't a big fan of her kind of just being a Sona cosplay. But I kind of like that because in a world where we already have 130 champions, introducing something that's entirely new to the game, like something like Samira, is sort of detrimental as a gatekeeping mechanic to entry to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
You have to understand so much more. The more champions they release like that, the harder it is for new players to join the game and understand what's going on. So I like that they can kind of release champions like Yone, who oh, okay, he does something similar to Echo and Zed, or Seraphine, who does similar things to Sona. So I appreciate that from the design standpoint. And she doesn't seem super broken from what I've played with her, but definitely seems like she has a place. Yeah, I don't know the exact number of champions, 150. Yeah, but even that just further increases the point I'm making, right? So, but yeah, she seems fun.
Yeah, no, it definitely seems like a cool champion. I don't know. I guess let's backtrack. Do you think that she's just a Sona copy?
No,
but there's enough similarities to make it easy to understand.
Sure.
she gives me some real Nico vibes.
Yeah,
the way she plays.
So
I can see that.
I guess Jamu, you played a bit more than her because I think you simped out and went full skin mode.
Oh yeah.
First off, skin worth it? Worth the full simp?
Well, I haven't actually unlocked all 3 stages of Seraphine's career, so I'll have to check back in on that.
You gotta go play some career mode League of Legends.
But it's pretty good. Actually, I haven't even played the default skin, so I don't know.
Nice.
I have nothing to compare it to.
Support or mid? Where's your stance on that?
Probably support. She probably can be played mid. I did it once or twice. Didn't feel great, but I might just suck.
I don't know. I think definitely. I mean, promising mid laner for Ocean. Just your time wasn't this season.
No.
They told you to just get back down there, get back into the basement of bot lane, and just stay down there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Until this week.
What else has been going? I feel like there's been a lot of like League of Legends esque news that's been kind of floating around. Um, Jensen getting like millions of dollars. That's pretty silly. Some pasty nerds like us that are better at the game, unlike us, get to be paid a lot to play the game. Do you think?
Wow.
Do you think that's two? Do you think that's like? I think what is it? Isn't it like 4 point something, or is it 3?
I didn't
I thought
hear
it was.
about
I thought
that.
it was 4 something.
Yeah,
4.3.
I think it's like 4.4 something. So I guess. Do you think that that's too much? It depends on how long this next season's going to go, because I mean, there is also the NA format changes that are going to be happening, where there's no spring split and it's just going to be one really long split from now on. So like, I wonder if that's going to either increase the amount of games, but like, I'd have to imagine that that probably makes it a little more taxing on players. Just not having that kind of like break in between.
It's got a real like baseball season vibe, where it's just
Yeah.
way too many games.
Hell yeah. I don't think that Rekt League's going to try and emulate that format.
No.
No.
Is it
64 game
20
season?
teams.
20 teams, 40 weeks long, just like weeks on weeks. I think that that would be pretty exhausting. And also I think that, yeah, I don't know. It's not rectable. Definitely not rectable. But you know what is rectable? Some of the Rekt League stuff. This was a spicy weekend, guys. This was some really, really good stuff.
Stuck to the script pretty well.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, is it tough? I feel like I personally, and like I feel like a lot of us probably owe Mountain an apology for just sleeping on them so hard. Just this is the Rekt After Dark apology show.
I don't.
Yeah.
None from me.
I mean, getting to cast that game was so much fun. Just watching that. I mean, that was a blast, and like they just played so well. I guess like so. This was also our last cross conference.
Yep.
Thoughts on the power of the conferences? I think that we'd done a lot of hype, saying that Jungle Conference is best conference. That didn't really pan out.
You got the standings graphic
Ooh, I do.
at the ready.
Allow me to stand. Standings. We're there. So, taking a quick look here, I mean, Scuttle Crab played against Sentinels, so, I mean, definitely some disparity there. We had Raptors versus Mountain, in which Raptors was definitely the favorite going in, but I mean, Mountain won all of our hearts with that performance for sure. So, like, there was a win there. Infernal versus Krugs. I guess that one went the side of Krugs. Air versus Brambleback for a very spicy 1-1 that was like, I don't know, betting on Air wouldn't have been my number one choice, but man, I should have invested big.
Thanks.
Yeah, I did.
Hated to
Let's
see
go.
that.
And then what was it? Ocean versus Gromp?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess like since we just came off the power rankings and now we got to see a little bit more cross conference play, where do you think our analyzing stands? Hindsight 2020.
I mean, I feel like Jungle is the stronger conference. Like, I don't know. We've seen a lot of great stuff out of Krugs and Raptors, and then you have Gromp and Brambleback both at 8-2. Whereas on the side of River, you have one team that's kind of dominating, and the rest are kind of, middle of the pack looking teams. So, I think like overall, like power rankings, we'd have to give it the edge to Jungle, at least in my opinion.
So, food for thought. Do you think a lot of Scuttle Crab's success has been that they've pretty much kept their roster from previous seasons? I'm not going to say strength of schedule, although we could double down on the strength of schedule meme. But I mean, a lot of these teams, I mean, I think all of these teams for the most part, except for Ocean, but we won't really go there, had like big roster movements. It was a lot of just new teams kind of feeling it out. Do you think that has a lot to do with it, as opposed to Jungle Conference, where Brambleback, Gromp were already pretty much just copies of their last team, subbing out maybe like one player, one or two?
It's definitely possible. I mean, you obviously, the more you play with a certain team, the better off you're probably going to do. I mean, aside from a few teams. If you can figure it out early and keep it going, then you're in for a good time. It's definitely tough to make a roster swap and then try to find success, especially in such a short season.
Yeah, that's very fair. And they had a lot of that synergy like built in, coming like kind of baked into their team coming into the season, and it shows they know how to play together, they know how to play around each other, and a lot of other teams are kind of struggling to find their identity in the time that Bramble was solidifying theirs. So, I mean, Scuttle was solidifying theirs rather. So, I mean, and it paid off too, right? Like sitting on 9-1, easy clap first seed for their conference. So, there's definitely some merit to that take.
Yeah. But I mean, like as we start getting to playoffs, like we have seen a lot of the teams just kind of pick up the pace. Like if we're seeing Air taking games off Bramble, then like overall, like that leads me to believe that anyone can really take games off anyone, right? So going into playoffs, it's going to be a lot more about just like, well, we also get best of threes and a couple best of ones, but overall, it's just going to be a lot more draft oriented. I feel like I've seen a lot more games this season that feel like have been decided more on draft than in the past, than like just straight execution. Granted, not to say that like losing in draft is like the only reason that teams lost, but I feel like there's definitely been some pretty sus drafts kind of floating around the ecosystem.
Yeah, I've kind of noticed that too. I don't know if it's maybe a function of teams not being super familiar with everybody else in the league. Like normally in seasons past, you come up against a team and you're like, okay, this player plays this player plays this, and you can kind of know where your bands are going. But with some new players and new teams, even, it's possible that people just aren't. Maybe they're big braining themselves to a certain extent, and trying to try too hard instead of playing like those comfort picks that there maybe should be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we did that a couple times.
To be honest, I kind of love it, right? Because I feel like Rekt League has slowly become more fast paced, especially this season, and teams aren't quite able to just like draft Ornn and go to 50 minutes like every single time. If you're going to pick like an 100% scaling comp now, teams will punish you. And we definitely saw that with like Air versus Brambleback. And that's good. That means that we are able to capitalize on like teams' mistakes, right? Like that's where we want to be. Kind of like to the other end of that, it felt like when we were watching like that Raptors Mountain game, throwing 5 bans at Timberland game 1. Like you couldn't think of a single other band that could have like helped you out anywhere. Then like threw them all at Timmy, and he still picks Blitzcrank. Like I mean, it's definitely all the eggs in one basket, and maybe there was some kind of attack plan, but like I don't know, man. There's something in the water.
It's definitely fun for sure.
Yeah,
I love to see faster paced games.
I'm all about that.
Personally.
Yeah, I mean, fast paced games is good League of Legends. It saves my voice so I can maybe cast 2 series without feeling sore the next day. But yeah, I think we lost Shable. I think he went for a swim or something. Took a quick dip.
Took a dip.
But yeah, so going into this next week, I guess we can kick it off with some a little bit of stock action. So allow me to get some. Yeah, you ready for this? Yeah, we're there. Big stock energy. Love it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so let's take a quick look at some of the matchups coming into this week, because this is it. Regular season's over. Week 7. This is the finale. So as we get into playoffs, we're going to be fighting for seeding. I think at this point, in terms of teams locked in, it's Sentinels and Ocean just looking on the outside. I don't think that there's a way that this can go in favor of the others. Is that true?
No. Yeah. So Sentinels, the next up in front of them would be Krugs.
Correct.
And even if Sentinels 2-0s, there's no way to get ahead of them there.
Nope. And then likewise, same with Ocean and with Air taking that win over Bramble. That was definitely huge for them.
Yeah, Air got the win in the mountain with the 2-0, kind of locked Ocean out.
Mm-hmm. So now we're just like in the seeding battle, right? And this is a really spicy week. We finally get Brambleback versus Gromp as like one of the big highlight games. Then we also have Scuttlecrab versus Infernal. It's just the number 1 and 2 seeds from both conferences. I guess technically Mountain and Infernal are tied. Did Infernal and Mountain go 1-1 or 2-0? One way or the other.
You definitely double check that.
Yeah.
Super easy.
We have Cop in the chat. Cop can let us know. But
they did not play each other.
ooh,
No, they did 1-1.
They went 1-1. Okay, so that's spicy. So we have Mountain versus Ocean and Infernal versus Scuttle. You finally get Infernal testing the strength of schedule of Scuttlecrab. And Infernal coming off a pretty shaky week. Mind's Desire just gave him the business. Bear go Burr.
I don't know why we're not seeing more Volibear.
Volibear's a hell of a champion.
It's crazy. Shit's crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to play a tank.
So fun to play, too.
Ooh, baby! The legend of the table? Dude, big table energy.
Oh, it's
all
a
about
table?
that. Hey, table.
Tell something about yourself.
Yeah. What's your favorite ice cream?
Or pizza.
Or pizza. Dude, I've been craving pizza all week, but like my body's in high stress mode, so it's not going to process it quite as well. I feel like it's going to last a bit longer on the bod.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of stress, but we all got to come Monday morning. Well, we're all going to work.
I mean, yeah.
We'll go on.
Did you call out this week yet?
I did not.
That's definitely called growth at this point.
Valorant was worse.
Yeah, Valorant way worse than any of this nonsense. But yeah, we have a lot of spicy stuff going on. I mean, what are the matchups you're really excited for? I mean, we did talk a lot about Gromp versus Brambleback last week. Infernal versus Scuttle, though, we haven't talked a ton about. Who do you think has the edge there, and what do you think is kind of the tipping point in favor of one versus the other?
I mean, it's got to be Scuttle's got the advantage for sure. I mean, I think they've proven maybe it's not just the schedule. Maybe they're actually a little good. And now that I'm part of the cult, I'm going 2-0 with Scuttle there. So I mean,
Oh yikes! Back just in time.
yeah. Zay will probably have some more insight on the Infernal side of things.
Yeah. Let's hear. Let's hear. What are your thoughts on this matchup? And like, let's get the big breakdown here.
Well, we're swapping our solo lanes, as you can see on the website. Kazuto going to the top lane, Blueprint going mid. They're actually both mains of those roles, so they opted to swap to their more comfortable roles. It's been feeling pretty good in practice and scrims, so I'm excited to see what they can do up there against Scuttlecrab, Endo, 12th best top laner in the league. So Kazuto's going to have his work cut out for him, but
I think Endo's gonna just flip his computer at this point. He was so mad playing against Mouse Mazing. I can't imagine what he's gonna do playing against Kazuto. But I mean, in comparison to that Sentinels game, it couldn't get any worse, right, Endo? That was, I mean, Mouse Mazing. Props to him. Sentinels lost the game, but I think that Sentinels definitely won the mental advantage over Endo in that top lane.
Yeah. That's so important too.
It is, yeah. It's really just like the last revenge of Sentinels as they kind of dip out of playoffs. He might just be tilted for weeks. I don't know if he'll ever untilt.
Oh man, did you guys touch on Krugs and Raptors implications yet?
No, we haven't. Why don't you spit some stuff?
So that's something that I've been looking at since Mountain 2-0'd Raptors last weekend. Raptors are now sitting on 5-7. They are qualified since Sentinels cannot possibly come back to get up to 5 wins for playoffs. But if Sentinels kind of have the opportunity now to kind of play to kind of ruin the results that Krugs might want, if they can potentially 2-0 them, then Krugs and Raptors will both be sitting on 5-7, and that would come down to average win time tiebreaker, which Raptors actually have about 4 minutes faster average win time than Krugs. So that would put Krugs at the 4th seed, putting them down to the lower bracket in a best of 1 to start out. So that's not what you're going to want. And if you are on Krugs, you have to really bring your A game this weekend and definitively beat Sentinels, because if they take 2 games off of you, then you're down to that 4th seed, and that's not what you're going to want.
So, do you think that Krugs can actually lose to Sentinels? 2-0.
I think Sentinels can do anything. So I think they have nothing to lose. Same with Ocean. So they're gonna pull out some wacky shit, and I expect to see some crazy shit come out of them. So I'm not going to say what kind of picks I'm going to expect to see. I don't want to kind of like pull the curtain out from under their team as far as their picks and stuff, but I have some stuff in mind that they might pick and try out. So I think that if they have nothing to lose, they really don't have any anxiety going into the game, and they can just play their game. And when we see Sentinels perform the best, it's when they're doing just that. So I think Krug should definitely not underestimate them, but it's a tall order for Sentinels for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
It looks like Raptors 2-0'd Krugs. Am I seeing that right? So I think the second tiebreaker would be head-to-head record.
Right. Yep.
So
Yeah.
I think even in a tie, I think Raptors still gets it.
Cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Correct. So, but Raptors are not playing this week. So yeah, I mean, they just have to not go 0-2. Is what it comes down
Raptors
to.
has to be giant Sentinels fans this weekend if they want to not be that 4th seed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's 100% true. Then kind of going down the list, Ocean versus Mountain. I mean, Jmu, what's been going on, man? Is this the week where you're unlocked, where there's no expectation, there's no more pressure? Is this the time?
Should check the matchup page. We're going a little spicy with starting from the top with our positioning. We're flipping it all around.
Ooh. So okay, I don't feel like having to pull it up. Why don't you just tell me?
That's fair. I will tell you. So we decided to all play roles that we haven't played yet this season. For some of us, that was kind of difficult because we've been moving around quite a bit. So we have OG Phoenix in the top lane.
Ooh.
He's a big Darius guy. We'll see what he pulls out.
Okay.
Ooh, hype.
Have Jmu in the jungle. Pretty. He Jmu, that guy did that once before, and it was pretty good. Solid results.
Yeah, definitely.
So if he can reprise that success. In the mid lane, we got Vash the Stampede. I'm not sure I've ever seen him play the mid lane, but he's got some sneaky picks that we've been working on.
Vash is super sick at the game. Like mechanically, he's just like good. He's just a good League of Legends player. So like he could be good at anything he really wants to, in my opinion. I think he'll be super solid. I wouldn't be surprised if he was actually just super sick, and that's what it should have been happening from the beginning.
That's kind of where we're here.
Yeah. And then what's going on in the bot lane?
Droid insisted on staying at support. Which
Boo.
expected, but he's got some spice he's looking at. We're not gonna spoil anything. And Crack's gonna be playing 80 carry.
Sweet.
Not necessarily 80 carry, but in that role. So we'll see what that means.
Hype.
So have you got? Oh, baby, simulated Chloe. What's up? That's the brand. That's the new Bramble support, if I'm not mistaken.
Howdy.
Howdy. Tell us something about yourself. And yeah, favorite pizza. But so okay, so you did this whole swap around. Is everyone just like having fun at this point? Because I mean,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. It's been quite. We've had to really. I know we talked about this kind of in a previous episode. Team problems. Not that we're having problems, but losing is a problem in itself, and it's hard to deal with sometimes for some people. So it's been difficult for us to maintain the positive mental that we usually have. But I think most of us have been pretty good at handling it. So at this point, we're out. We're just gonna have fun, but we're gonna make it competitive as we can while still having fun. And that's about as much as we can do because we're in our try hard mode. It wasn't working anyway.
I mean, honestly, I think that's you just need some of those like those late night flex vibes where you're just loose, having fun, calling for all the shots, playing as fast as you can, trying to speed run the game, one way or the other. You know, just have some fun out there. I mean.
Yeah.
I have a hunch that might be the best Ocean that we see all season. There's a good chance of it. I feel like that you guys are definitely some vibe riders. If you fall behind, if the vibes aren't right there, if the vibes aren't perfect, then the conditions aren't really set for you. So I'm excited to see it pan out. Then we have, I mean, do we even really need to say it? It is the match of the Jungle Conference. Brambleback versus Gromp. The top 2 seeds pretty much since day 1 in that conference. Let's go. Let's unpack a little bit of this. Yeah. Brambleback, Gromp. Brambleback making some roster changes. Jay Herbo, the legend himself, is going to be subbed in for Lieutenant Trollmiss, and I believe it's Simulated Chloe as the new Bramble support. We need to fact check that. But yeah. Thoughts, first impressions. Chloe Katz. I'm assuming Chloe Katz is probably Simulated Chloe. Just a low-key guess right there.
It's a fair guess.
Yeah.
It is a fair guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Definitely bold. So, do you think that this is Bramble favored anymore? I mean, according to the stock market, it's a slightly Bramble favored. With these changes, I mean, you have to kind of assume that it's probably not, right?
Yeah, I mean, I got question. How is it not 50-50? Their records are the same, but their values in the stock market are not the same, just based on who they played.
Yeah, Spence Champ feisty. Who did this, Matt? Why don't you relax,
Who
man?
did this, Matt?
Unclench, man. Unclench.
Unclench.
It was a robot. You can go fight my computer, specifically Microsoft Excel.
Yeah. But yeah, so definitely not quite a 50-50. Bramble had the harder strength of schedule. So, but just swapping out the roster right there. I mean, there's 2 ways to look at it. Again, having some fresh faces, the fresh start can be sometimes liberating, especially if the team is having problems. On the flip side, you haven't played with them for 6 weeks, 6+ weeks. So definitely a tall order. Who's got this? Where are the conditions for Bramble to win this? Is it just the same old, and does Sasha just have to play more around mid? Because I mean, like, Lieutenant Trollmiss is super sick, right? He's been around. He's a jolly dude. But I don't know. Thoughts, impressions. Give me something.
I don't really know much about that new bot lane. What season did Trollmiss play?
I believe he played last season.
Yeah, I think so. I did some digging like 2 days ago, but I have pigeon brain, so I can't actually remember what season it was. But he was on a roster at one point, so that was something. But I mean, I've definitely seen him in in-houses. I think I've played at least like maybe a flex game with him one time, and seemed like a good dude. Chloe Katz, have no idea. Chloe, how good are you? That's what we need to know. Let's get the resume posted here in chat. We'll wait patiently. Yeah, I mean, Gromp is definitely favored to take this at this point, right? Are we in agreement?
Yeah, just based on the, based on the unknown of the new additions there. I mean, Trollmiss, like you said, is a somewhat known quantity, but this being the first week they're actually playing together in the league, it's hard to say what we're gonna see.
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like Lieutenant Trollmiss has been averaging a KDA of 13 in scrims. That's big. That's big. Those are big KDAs.
That's massive, yeah.
Scrimming Ocean?
Yeah, who you be scrimming at this point? But yeah, I mean, I don't want to count Bramble out because I think similar to what they did this season, where they pretty much just subbed in a bot lane and they were still super sick, I don't see why they couldn't just do it again. They did come off a loss. There might be some tilt, but they're figuring it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. As Chloe's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be a nightmare. Bake the nightmare draft.
Yeah.
If you replace Herbo, you take yourself from first place team to a dog shit team. I was gonna say Bramble was doing just fine before last season without Herbo. Yeah. So I mean, there's your clap back, RG Bags. But Crandy Cakes, you're a legend. You sub with your Twitch Prime for 27 months. That's over 2 years. Thank you. just like the casters.
Yeah, if you replace good casters with bad casters, you get dog shit casters.
Yep, Spence Champ definitely
It's just math.
definitely needs to take that laxative today. He's feeling a bit feisty. So let's we can move on to the next set. Rekt Pickle Popper with the subscription to the Rekt League, topping the 27 months with 33 months in a row, rivaling the man Dainty Taco, who might be the only other. Is Dainty Taco 33? I can fact check that real quick. But Scuttlecrab versus Infernal, we talked about this a little bit already. Where are your bets? Who's going where? Who do you put in your money on? Jamu. I mean, Sable's already got to put his money on himself.
That's just the outfit. Wearing the jersey.
And could be it could be a roasted crab. That crab's looking pretty red.
Yeah, 2-0 Infernal.
I love it.
Yeah, I bought a crab hat for a reason. I'm part of the cult.
I don't know. I've been a crab sleeper, but I still think that Zeem and Adolma are potentially just best in roll. Straight up, I think Adolma is best in roll for sure, and Zeem. I actually think that Zeem is probably best in roll too. I mean, Herbo went turbo, but Zeem, he's here for the long haul, baby. So, Worthy does. What about you? You are at 8 months, my boy. You're getting there. We're getting there big time. Now we got I think we got some hype train action going. I'm all about it. So let's take a quick look at some of the stock match or buy charts. Where'd you guys put your money? We just talked about who's got what, but let's see where you put your money. I went for the Infernal Mountain combo with just a splash of Krugs. I'm a big Krug believer. I'm rock hard. But after that Mountain performance, there's no way I couldn't be a big fucking Mountain fan. That was so good. It was so good. So, yeah, I mean, I had to definitely throw some money on Mountain. Also, no one else put money on Mountain. No one else. I mean, Darth Ted put 1.
Damn.
No, that's crazy. Infernal is definitely the hot buy this week. 27 total buys. That's outrageous. Is that's
insane? Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure. Hope there's not some like insider trading going on between you and Scuttlecrab. Scuttlecrab getting that kickback. They're like, all right, I think they've already got locked. They're locked in for first seed.
Yeah,
so,
they're locked.
Yeah, I mean, if you just hit up Adolma's Venmo, I mean, anything could happen. No ganks till like 20 minutes. And Jamu betting all in on Ocean, the last hurrah. I love it.
Nothing else to lose.
Yeah,
it's the biggest potential gain, and I'm way behind.
Yeah, I mean, are we Bramble haters, Pickle Popper, or is it the fact that you brought in 2 new players and your stock price is the most jacked in the league? I think, aside from Scuttlecrab, right? Yeah, aside from Scuttlecrab. I don't know, man. I didn't have enough money. I inted my stocks last week, so.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, do you got the standings chart?
I do have the standings chart. I had to message Jamu because I was like, there's no way this is correct. It turns out this big blue line that's going upwards is actually not Jamu, it's Adolma. So Adolma, maybe a good omen coming into this week. He's riding the top of this stock chart. I mean, color me not surprised. The Mr. Numbers wins number game. Who else had a good week? And who's that dark green line that's very much at 0? Or
Mr.
I guess
Neat?
Oh, that's Mr. Neat.
Mr. Neat.
I'm sorry,
it's
Mr.
not quite
Neat.
0. It's around 6,000.
That's 6,000. I mean, sorry. No one wants to be singled out for being that low. I didn't know it was Mr. Neatest of all people. My boy, my son.
Airdrop gave me a good week though. Taking that 1 win. I think I put 5 in them.
Oh.
Give me a pretty good return.
Yeah, let's see. Where'd that put you? That's you're like
7,600.
You're another blue line. Yeah, that's a nice little uptick there. I went for the nice little decline there. But overall, just kind of a lot of really cute looking scribble lines there that represent something about League of Legends and the stock market. So overall, 10 out of 10. But yeah, I mean, we didn't have a ton prepared for this show. It's been a week, guys. It's been a very definite big week. So I think we can just kind of close us out with just a butt ton of questions. I know that everyone's feeling frisky today. We got the Rekt Pickle Popper with the 100-bit salt. I mean, Pickle Popper, just beat Shu in lane. Do it, and I'll be a believer. I will bet on Bramble for finals. Arrow Fox, thank you for the sub, my guy.
Hey.
Love you, big guy. 31 months.
Subleague.
Holy shit, the sleepers. Level 1 complete on the hype train. Yeah. We send Brian to Worlds. I'm good enough. Canyon ain't got nothing on me. And that's it. That seems like a pretty good time. All right, I'm down for this plan. Send me to Worlds. I'm big for it. Replace Travis.
Travis Gafford. Just do all the interviews instead.
I've seen Travis Gafford in person. He looks like such a nice man. I saw him at the what was it? The Worlds Finals a couple years ago. The one that was at TD Garden, or at least that was semifinals. The Rocks Tigers SKT game. That was, or was that Rocks Tigers SKT? Yeah. Like the best match of all time. Yeah, that was a banger, big banger. Cool. So questions, put them in the chat. We're not using the that question box because I think like it was only like a 2-week long trial thing. I don't know why you'd make a trial of just a simple question box, but they did it. So what do we got here? You actually met me at TD Garden. You met me at TD Garden at the Worlds, or no, NA Finals, I think. Sending Brian to Worlds? Yeah, let's go. I'm all about sending me to Worlds. This is great. There's more bits, and I'll go to Worlds. This is
only 1 million more bits for Worlds.
Yep. Let's see. How do you respond to allegations that you backed out on a bet? Covert Panda to Sable.
Yeah. He's not wrong. That's how I respond. Yep. It was the name change bet on the 2-0, and I was like, yeah, I'm not changing my name.
Come on. Don't you have like 3,000 accounts? Like, what? Like,
I gotta. Oh, true. I could have just.
Couldn't you just get rid of like? Yeah, I don't think that unless Tap 9 is like really precious, or like Thorn 50, I think you could have turned that into sizable.
You know what? Might have to do that one.
Arrow Fox, dude. I mean, honestly, if you guys really want me to go to Worlds that bad, I mean, I think it's back in China, so we can let's keep that bit train going. We're gonna have to be bidding for a bit, I think, if we're gonna get me to Worlds. But yeah,
tickets with bits only.
Yeah, bits on bits. So sizable, no sizable. What's wrong with sizable? Do you think you don't fit the name?
There's nothing wrong with sizable. I was just a pussy.
That's too bad.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, that's all you can really say about that. Is that sucks. You like to be a bit stronger, but sometimes you can't win them all.
sometimes you're just not.
Ooh, that we got the gifted sub from Jamu. Jamu's just trying to keep this hype train going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty exciting. I like trains. I don't think we've hype trained in a while. It's been a hot second. But yeah, now Kazuto can clap back with some hot emos as he goes against, who is it? Endo. Big Endo vibes. Endo, how do you feel about this? Ooh, where'd the vac go? Oh, the vacuum? Is your vacuum there? Or you? Because like
it is now in a closet.
Ooh, how many subs and bits till we get a name change from you, dude? What's the
jerseys?
What's the dono number?
52.
52 subs.
52 subs.
All right.
Get us to those jerseys.
All right, so Endo's got a question. My opponent keeps killing me in lane. I'm worth no gold. He's taking everything from me. What do I do? Try a different lane. Darth Ted, thank you for the sub. That's 33 months in a row with the resub. We're rocking and rolling. People are vibing with this lack of preparedness stream. I'm all about it. We should really come unprepared more often. How was your guys' Halloweens? Did either of you dress up?
Didn't
It was
dress up.
Kylo Ren from Star Wars.
Ooh,
Nice.
Star Wars. That's why I shaved my face.
And do you shave your chest too? Because he definitely doesn't have chest hair, right?
He super doesn't have chest hair. Fortunately, my costume obscured the chest hair. Didn't have to go all out and shave that.
That's good.
So
But
it's a big brain play.
Nice. I did not dress up really. I have a Pusheen onesie that I put on for about all of 20 minutes, and it got really hot, and then I was like, I'm out of this shit. And that was that. Spence Champ, thank you for the 9 months with the big subscribe. This is we're getting there, fam. We're getting there. This is what, a level 3 hype train, and there's like 3 minutes on it. What happens on a level 4 hype train? I'm very novice when it comes to hype train action. Cranny Cakes is the conductor, I think. Yeah, he's a hype conductor right now. And you got all these like sexy emotes. Nice. Exciting. Choo choo. But yeah. Rekt League, man, we're getting down to it. There's like, I don't know, there's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot going on in Rekt League. For me, that's been keeping my life pretty busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't actually answer Endo's question. What do you do?
You just give up. You recall and sit in fountain and wait for 15.
You can find their find their Venmo. You can DM them and ask for Venmo. And I think that usually they stop after a small fee, is what I've found. You can go find, because obviously they're last hope with the subscribe. Hey, let's go. Oh, it's Kazuto with the gifting sub, dude. The gift that keeps on giving.
You love to see it.
Yeah, dude. The Endo fiance hype. That's who Last Hope is. Just by the way.
Colonel Paco, dark horse teams or team going into playoffs.
Mountain. I'm all mountain. I think Air's good.
I gotta say mountain. Also air.
What makes them a dark horse team? I mean, all right, okay, no, that's not what I meant to say. I know why they'd be considered a dark horse team. Do you really think they have what it takes?
I mean, they already took a game off Brambleback when they were at their peak, yeah. So I think the Air has potential with their updated roster. I think they made some really intelligent changes, putting Paco into the jungle, putting Taco into the top lane, which he can play like a weak side tank, and then Hippie and Rise at Dusk, showing that they can, go even or win their roles against some of the stronger players in the league. And Worthy Dust has always been a really sick support. So I think their roster on paper is good. And I think they can take surprise games off of people. I really like the way they play the game. And I think they can take some games off teams that aren't expecting it, like Brambleback last weekend.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess to that point, now that you've got my juices flowing on the topic, like, there's all the other teams, like, at this point, you have a pretty good idea of what to ban. And Air just keeps on showing something new, whether it's they're forced to show something new to people because people are being out, or they're just trying to shift things up. But at this point, like, Hippie's also just been busting out new picks. It just kind of seems like he's going YOLO with it. I love the Tristana in the mid lane. Like, that shit's spicy. And, like, the more new picks that you have that haven't been played before, like, that's hard to draft against. I don't know. I mean, you already have to ban Poppy unless you're a maniac. And then you have 2 other bans. So, like, I don't know. You get a lot of versatility with that team, and I like that. Okay, here's a question for you guys. Why does my jungler, let's call him sizable, not like taking Rift Herald when he does Rift Herald? Ooh. You're not a Rift taker?
That happened in game against, I think it was Gromp, where I took the Herald and then just didn't pick it up.
You just dipped?
It just stayed there.
You took Herald for the gold.
It's like, I get Herald, and nobody gets Herald.
It's just a really lengthy cannon minion. First 2 dragons or first 2 Rift Heralds?
Well, this is a throwback to, I think, last season when we talked about this on the State of the League. It honestly depends on your team comp and how you want to conduct yourself in the mid game, right? Because if you know you're a mid game spiking team and you're going to end up outscaling the enemy team, if you take the first 2 Rift Heralds, that kind of pushes that a little faster for you. And then on the number 3 dragon fight, when you hit your power spike and the other team maybe hits a trough, you can just take the rest of the dragons and stack up 4 of whatever the rift on the map is. So I think there's merit to, if you know you mid-game spike and outscale, to just seed the first 2 dragons when you're not as strong as the other team, if they're more early. Take the heralds, try to snowball your lead, and then look to just pick up the dragons later, because if the other team's prioritizing those early dragons, you get like a few percentage points of stats not really doing much for you. And then if you can't actually take that third and fourth dragon as the weaker team in the mid late game, then you just kind of wasted your time. The enemy team got plates and gold off of for their comp that ends up doing more for them. So
Okay, so I think that's the correct answer. But here's the answer that I want. I want you to give me right now. Okay, so I want you just right off the rip, go through every single team and tell whether or not that team should be taking Herald or Dragons based off how that team plays.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, Air. Go.
Dragons.
Dragons. Scuttle Crab.
Herald.
Infernal.
Probably Herald.
Ocean.
Dragons.
Does
I think
Mountain.
got a Herald.
Mountain. I would say probably Herald for Mountain, but that's a tough one.
Okay, Krugs.
Krug is probably Herald too.
Raptors.
Dragons for sure.
Gromp.
Herald, absolutely.
Brambleback.
Dragons.
Sentinels.
Ooh, I don't actually. This is tough. Sentinels get one of each. Sentinels take one Herald and one Dragon. Let's do that.
Hell yeah. Word. Let's see. Sable, what's the flavor tonight?
We get some lemon mint vanilla.
Lemon mint vanilla. That's do you think that's too much going on?
That sounds pretty good.
No, it's the perfect combo.
So when you add mint
Perfect
with
amount.
anything, it just makes me think of when you're gonna like if you brush your teeth and then you go to like drink your coffee. It's like if you get like a vanilla, I don't know, some French vanilla coffee, or like you go eat some like birthday cake, but then you have toothpaste in your mouth still. That doesn't sound good.
Fortunately, it doesn't taste like that. So if it did, I would be a psychopath for smoking that.
Do you ever mix your own
Orange juice in there.
flavors together? Are you a fusion kind of guy, or are you
Yeah,
just out of the box?
Yeah, no, they come as individuals, so you have to mix them together.
Oh, so you're creative.
Creative man.
I like that. Have you ever thought about starting your own Rekt League inspired hookah tobacco company?
Nope, never crossed my mind.
Okay.
You get the
Chat,
pickle popper flavor.
do we need some Rekt League inspired flavors of hookah? If so, just start adding Sables, throw bits his way, and after I get back from Worlds, we can start getting on that.
Oh yeah.
Jamie, what's your favorite candle scent?
It's gotta be there's some vanilla or some like holiday flavors, like a pine tree or something. Cinnamon. I don't know.
Okay, nice. And Cop, Rekt League logo on a hookah when? Just get a Rekt League sticker, and every hookah is a Rekt League hookah. So
True.
quick wins. Let's see. What are yeah, exactly. That's what Crandy Cakes already said. Black
We sell cars.
tastes like black licorice. When is the right time for a Christmas tree to go up? I know the basically this is like the real question here. Is it like right after Thanksgiving, or do you wait a little bit? I think is basically the essence of this question, in my opinion. I think that after the Sunday after Thanksgiving, so starting that Monday, you're game. You're good. You can start putting it up. What are your thoughts?
Say first day of December.
First day of December? Okay.
I'd agree. It's the weekend after Thanksgiving.
The weekend after Thanksgiving.
Just that you said Sunday, but I think Saturday's fair.
Saturday's fair?
Fair game.
What?
Yeah, because I don't like doing shit on Sunday because it makes me feel like I'm wasting my time.
No.
on
I
the
said
day
after
before.
that Sunday. So like anytime starting after the next week. Once because
No,
I consider Thanksgiving from like Thursday to Sunday, right?
No, one day for me. That Friday, Saturday, Sunday, your game. You're in. That's just me. Do be like that sometimes.
What's the best hookah flavor, Sable?
Dude, definitely code 69.
I love it. Any last questions? I think we're gonna throw it to a quick break. This has been a unorthodox Rekt After Dark episode. It's been a chill one to kind of cap off a long week. We're gonna do some sub league tonight. Thank you everyone for all the subs, bits, and cheers. We will be coming back with a few more minutes, and as always, Rekt After Dark Thursdays. We'll be back here next week, so don't go away.
See ya.
Bye.
Thanks for the follow, MBG Nomad. Tell us something about yourself, MBG Nomad. What's your favorite type of pizza? It's just me, guys. Sable and Jamu both dipped to go get some drinks, and yeah, I got a little lonely, so I wanted to hang out with you guys. But yeah, we're chilling. Sable also made a lobby and then didn't invite me, so now I can't get into it to start setting things up. So we're just chilling. Yeah, we can keep the chat going. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Aerofox, thanks for the invite, buddy. My day's been it's been alright. I've been like really following the election, so obviously that makes it not great. Works was pretty busy, but not bad. No complaints. Just pretty burnt out. Thank you, my friend Aerofox, and word. If anybody wants to hop in for some sub-league action, I believe Bentage should be somewhere around here. I don't have the list in front of me who signed up, but the boys will be back, and we'll get moving in a second. You're Canadian? Oh, man. I'm jealous. Where in Canada, dude? Canada's great. Big jelly. Not just because of our silly politics. Honestly, like the way I see it is that so many places in the world have crazy politics, and like it just sinks that we're just so powerful with crazy politics. Ooh, you're living on terrible? Yikes. I only say on terrible because that's the only thing that I've heard my Canadian friends call it. So I have no point of reference, but it seems like a cool place. You're pretty... Does that mean you're close to the border? I assume so, if you're in the Niagara area. Do you just, like, pop on over? I mean, not right now, because border's closed. Do you just get a lot of people coming over? I mean, typically. Ooh, I'm just sipping on some Aperol, because I didn't really feel like making anything, and I don't really have anything to just drink straight. Because Kristen guilted me because I was going to get some of my nice gin, and she said, if I can't have any, you can't have any. And I wasn't drinking it because you weren't drinking it, so now I'm drinking Aperol. Wouldn't recommend by itself, but like, whatever, we're here. Oh, the travel to the U.S. airports? Nice. That makes sense. I get that. You've been on that, yeah, Cranny Cakes knows my vibe. The, if I can't have it, you can't have it, so, like, what are we gonna do here? It was either that or straight tequila, and I don't like just sipping, and it's not, like, good sippable tequila. It's a nice, like, white tequila. Not the kind of thing you want to be sipping on solo. I feel like since you always have time alone to talk to the people, Brian, you should start writing down some words of wisdom and make it, like, your little personal time with the viewers. I mean, like, that could be considered my own Twitch stream, aka go follow me at twitch.tv/BrianTheBroken. Boom, shameless plug, let's go. But yeah, no, this is my little corner, my little slice of paradise here with the viewers. I'm all about it. We should talk to the other casters while they're gone. That's the real play. I mean, there's not much to say about Jamu. It's already been said about him. Yeah, he's dogshit caster number 2, coming all the way from Valorant League. What's up, Sable? How was your time away from the computer? Yeah. So how am I getting to China, fam? How am I going to Next Worlds? What's the play? What's the play here? Oh, right, you're muted. Sorry, I still had them muted from before. There we go. Now you can actually talk to. This is how I actually get my private time with the viewers. Is I just mute you.
6 million bits.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. I think I might start just muting the other caster so I can get my own solo time. Get my resume together so I can go to Worlds next year. Whew. Yeah, I've been having a ton of fun casting this season. I don't know about you. I finally feel like I've actually started to get a flow for it. It only took me like 7 seasons of Rekt League to start feeling feeling like I'm getting the hang of it. But you've always been pretty good. You're a fairly articulate fellow.
I try my hardest.
The way I think of it is I'm more of like I've got a bunch of ideas, a bunch of thoughts, and sometimes they all just kind of come out at once, and I don't sound particularly articulate most of the time. So really leaning into the energy is really what I got going for me.
That's what you need to be #1 shoutcaster.
Yeah.
Directly.
Let's see. So I think we had like 7 people sign up. Let me go to Google Forms. And we can, I can start checking it out. I think I need to add Jay Herbo, the legend himself, the sub league hero. Oh, no, I'm not signed into the right Google account. Doop 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 doop. Oh, baby. We got some responses. All right, so we got Jay Herbo, MBG Tactic, Wild Tort. Do we got a Torty boy in the house? Adding Wild Tortuga. Oh, here he is. All right, we got We got Torty boy Scoobaroo. You friends with the Scooby? Actually, I'm friends with Scooby, I think. If there is.
Yeah, so Tort got a point last time too.
Oh,
he played
cool.
in game 2.
Yeah.
Game 2 only.
You sound out of breath. You're like,
ran back to the computer.
Everyone needs to know. Tort point, pointy Tort. All right, cool. I've sent out invites to everyone that signed up. So we might have, let's see, if we get 1, 2 more, then we still have 3 more spots that need to be filled. So if anybody from chat wants to hop in and play some sub league games, let's go. Let me know. Anybody listen to that new Busta Rhymes album? It's his first music in like 11 years.
Good timing.
Yeah. I mean, he's been on a lot of like tracks and stuff, and he's done some like singles and stuff. He did like one of the
one with. What was that? What was that one where everyone was trying to like rap his? Am I thinking of the right one? Come Back to Me.
Okay. I don't know if it was Busta, but I would hope so if it's a good one. But yeah.
Oh, Look at Me Now.
Look at me now.
Yeah, that's the one. Chris Brown.
First time seeing the J looking so fresh. Yeah, dude. I think it's a good look. Like, can you drop that link into the general chat for everyone on how to get the Krabby Boy shirt?
Oh, the crab uniform?
Yeah, the crab.
I will.
Yeah, if in case anybody didn't know, those are tiny little crabs on him. So he's really leaning hard into the whole crab gang.
See that right there? That's a crab.
Oh yeah, you'll love to see that. Can we get a nice raisin cam?
Yeah, she's back there.
Cool.
Well, once I get this uniform in there.
Cool. All right, so we have. Oh wait, we need 4 more. 4 more, and we're ready to roll. Sable, if you want to hop over into the spectator chat. But yeah, anybody from chat, you want to get in, play some in-houses, and I'll yell. That's kind of the drill here. We get a little bit weird, keep it loose, and earn some sub-league points.
Identical link? Yeah, that's a lie, Amazon.
Is that not your shirt?
Might be. Might not be a lie. Did I mess up? What does that link bring me to? Hat. All right.
All right.
Yo, where's the share button on Amazon?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't
This
know.
is so difficult. I'm gonna Control F, share.
Oh, I got a message. It's from Adoma. We got three crabs here. Yeah, let's get it.
Ooh.
Let go. Let's get crabby. Cool. All right, so we got Adoma, Zeem, and Blaze It. Cool. All right, and Kazuto, and that's gonna round it out. All right, so that's gonna be the game one squad, and we just need to do a little bit of hot balance. Am I friends with Kazuto? I should be, but
I got him.
You got him? Thanks. Thank you. If I'm not friends with you, just shoot me a friend request in League Client. I kind of forget that I don't really do that. Ooh, Knob Creek. You're getting Knobby Boy. I love Knob Creek.
Online.
Interesting story on this one.
What? Aerofox is playing. Aerofox is here. What are you talking about, Wild Tort? The fuck? Use your eyes, dude. Wait, is Tort? Yeah, Tort's in here.
Hey, use your eyes, dude.
Use your eyes. There's only one spot left. Yep. One spot left. Wait. And then... Oh, wait, we only have one spot left. Oh, 4? Oops. Okay. So, we have a spot for 2, depending on if Crabs... Ooh, Zeem said no. Zeem gave it the big ol' X. So, we're waiting on some Blaze It. Either way, we got some time to fill. You guys have enough. Oh, thanks, Zang Man. I'm a big Zeem fan. I've been converted at least to being a Zeem fan. I'm not 100% sold that Endo's like the next coming of the Messiah like everyone else is, but yeah, big Zeem fan. Cool.
I would have to agree. Vibes are off the chart there.
Yep. The tilt is non-existent. It is a dried up desert of tilt there. So let's take a quick look at some of these rankings. This needs to be big balanced. This is just kind of like the Pub Stomper team here on Team 1. Why don't we put if we put... Why don't we... How do we balance this?
Let me look.
Balance me, daddy. Got a nice raisin cam.
Oh, yeah. She got her little blanket.
Oh, baby. Dude, we're at 101 Rekt League jersey subs. I'm gonna have to start getting working on those.
Maybe move a Doma.
Okay.
I guess I don't know if the crabs are a package.
I mean, they don't need to be. We haven't done that in the past with players. So this could be the time for a Doma to gank Blaze It harder, or for Blaze It to just invade on a Doma. So who are you swapping a Doma for?
Aerofox.
Aerofox? All right.
Sounds good. Highly technical decision there.
Yep.
Brought to you by Knob Creek.
Knob Creek. There we go. All about it.
And Raisin.
Wait, did we lose a player? Sure did.
Didn't like the changes. Makes sense.
Yeah, Blaze It couldn't handle it.
The changes were pretty intense that we just made.
I know. He just couldn't handle being without Adoma. It's okay. Hey, we got Blaze It back. All right, word. Gonna put the ready check in the chat, and we might actually get some sub league action here. We might actually start doing it. 824. Let's go. God, this app roll's so bad. I hate it. You guys aren't giving me much, dude. I'm trying real hard here to fill up a lot of space.
I just want to see you keep struggling to drink that Aperol.
Look at this. This cat.
That has everything we need.
Look at this.
Can we?
That's a whole lot. What a contribution, honestly.
Can you get the mic close enough so that we can hear it?
Ooh, she's doing some good purrs.
Oh, this is an Sable ASMR stream. I think she got shy.
Hold on. Oh, I could. I got the wavelength. I can go. What can I do? I can do something.
Oh, voice chat's full? Voice chat shouldn't be full. Why is voice chat full? Oh. I can edit the channel to a lot more people. Bentage. Yeah, you're on the right team. There we go. I add a few more people to voice chat. There we go. We're killing it. I'm ready. I'm ready to watch some League of Legends. Just have some fun.
Ready? We're going out.
Cool. We got we saying bye to Raisin? No more Raisin cam?
She getting a little antsy.
Been there. I'm getting antsy, dude. Big antsy.
Nah, she's chilling now.
Sable, why don't you just give us some like thoughts? Just like start talking. What do you got for me?
Dude, I'm just hard chilling right now.
What's your favorite Cheez-It
Pretty
flavor?
low energy, but favorite Cheez-It flavor? There's only one right answer to this, and that's the hot ones, the Tabasco ones, the spicy Cheez-Its. Any other
Okay.
answer is a wrong answer.
All right, well, I got the snaps.
I'll be contentious.
Snapped.
I would eat those. Honestly, Cheez-Its are just like the margin of difference between all the Cheez-It flavors is pretty negligible because I'll eat an entire box of any flavor of Cheez-Its. I just would like 1% prefer the spicy ones. Pepper Jack's pretty good, yeah.
Pepper Jack.
Worst ones are the white cheddar ones. Fuck those.
All right, we're getting there. It picked Vayne and went late game. Nice. Dank memes. I love it. Ooh, pepper. Yeah, I'm a big Pepper Jack fan. I think Pepper Jack is just like the superior, just generic. Like if I had to buy like a normal cheese that I kind of use on like everything, I just use Pepper Jack because it's got like a little bit of something going on. Like grilled cheeses, or I mean like taco cheese. If I don't have normal taco cheese, I'm all about that Pepper Jack life. All right, so team 2. We might actually get into this. We might actually get some sub league. I don't know, you guys.
There's some potential here for sure.
Oh,
What are the sub league implications going into this one?
I don't know, man.
All right. All right. Someone's gonna win the thing.
All right, you don't necessarily need order. I don't. For sub, I mean, it's nice. It's nice for casters, but we can figure it out. Okay, I think we're there. Nope. We're definitely not there. Oh, I need to come. What are the team names?
I don't know.
You guys are killing me today. I need
I don't want to say Chads and lads, but because that's what we've been doing. I was trying to be creative, but I couldn't do it in the 4 seconds.
What about um
Hold on, just give me like a second.
we're gonna go with the Pepper Jacks. Pep Jack.
Looks like we are in
And the white sheds.
We're gonna do the Jacks versus
Jack's versus the Cokes.
Jacks.
It's not really related to Cheez-Its, but when you said Jack, I thought of Jack and Coke.
Ooh. Cool. Done.
The Jack and Cokes versus the Whiskey Gingers.
Okay, we'll figure it out as we're in champ
All right.
select. All right, so we see some mid lane bans going against. I guess those are some top lane bans. Really, that's some pretty some Kazuto shade right there. Nobody wants to deal with that. It just feels like I think like Icicly and Shoemaker just like tilted the whole Rekt League off of both Vlad and Rise. And if a player can play both, they're just like don't want any of it.
It's pretty fair. Those champs are pretty silly.
Yep. Agreed.
Callista ban coming out too. Grant banned that against me.
I know. I was so mad. I was
gonna play it.
I know.
I was 100% going to play it.
I know. I was trying to not say it in champ select so that they wouldn't ban it. I was trying my hardest. That's always my favorite thing is when teams come to me and be like, "Oh, I've got this really spicy pick for this week." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. Tell the caster so that I don't tell it on stream," and I have to try really hard not to say anything that's gonna give it away. But they knew. We're gonna see Camille being picked up. I think that Camille is big rigged.
I love that champ.
Yep.
Big fan.
So does Delta. Delta makes that champ look so good.
So fluid.
Yeah. It also just wins and it keeps winning. It doesn't like to lose.
It's always good.
Yeah. It's really good at just continuing to press advantages.
Say you were gonna jungle this weekend. Could you jungle Camille?
No. Because once they got rid of the E being able to stun monsters, you just were kind of boned. Because you just don't have enough sustain to kind of survive.
Asking for a friend.
I mean, like, you can kind of do it if you get a leash, and then you have to get first blood. If you don't get first blood, you lose the game on Camille, pretty much. You just do, like, a level 2 gank, very similar to, like, a Twitch. Nice, and we're going to see the Wukong and Twitch. I like it. Twitch is pretty good right now.
We got a Shen and a Camille over there.
Could be it could be River Shen. It could be it could be a Dolma taking the Camille mid. I know that he plays Camille top lane, but I'm not 100% sure how that matchup goes. And Bentage picking up the Victor because his Morgana, the famous Bentage Morgana, is banned away. We don't get to see that. Big shame. All right, so that's going to be an Adolma Ziggs. Adolma does play Ziggs. I know that is one of his mid lane champions. So we are still unsure of whether or not this is River Shen or top lane Shen. But I think we've seen Tactic play Shen jungle in the past, so I wouldn't really rule it out of jungle Shen.
Yeah, I would expect that jungle Shen coming out here.
Thanks for that fucking input.
I was in an intense
Get off!
conversation.
You're
Chess
here.
game?
Be present. You need some fucking mindfulness. Be fucking present.
All right, hold on. Let me download the app real quick.
I have
there's
so
a
little.
mindfulness app.
A Wild Rift.
Support Shen. Yeah, he was playing some Wild Rift. Dude.
I like that. Dude, Twitch is honestly like giga busted in my opinion right now.
Yeah?
I don't know. Wonder if Jay Herbert's gonna take it into the jungle though.
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
consider that?
That's my like initial thought because both Scoob and Herbo both talk a lot about Twitch. And, as the general,
love flex picks.
they also just love talking about anything. Check out General Chat; it's full of anything
Pure
you want to.
vibes.
Yeah, just big vibes. So, I mean, Wukong would make a lot more. I feel like if you're picking Twitch and a Camille, you're pretty much just running it down. Yeah. At that point, I'd probably say if it was Twitch versus Camille, we wouldn't count that as a sub-league game for the one team versus the other.
Oh shit.
But we're gonna see the Maokai being picked up. Maokai's support. That shit's that's the new spice of life. That's going to blaze it, I think. And Maokai's support's so good. It pretty much acts as like a poke champion because you use like the E. You just start slapping damage. It's really funny.
I'm still not quite sure where things are going here.
Silas Jungle,
Sumo.
right?
Silas Jungle.
Hey,
top.
Sympaphine.
Ooh, Simp. I'm into
Love
it.
it.
So, hot take, lukewarm take. The Jacks, they have a more well-rounded team comp. Team comp wise, Jacks. Coke, they got the Sympaphine.
And they just got style over there.
They do have style.
Look at the Jax team. It just looks very cookie cutter. But cookie cutter's good. That's how you get cookies, you know?
Dude,
I was just Maokai. They get so hard abused in this lane against Sympaphine and Jin. Just like, I don't really know what the game plan is for this tree man in the bot lane. Just gonna get poked out before he can even get a spell off. So,
ooh, I love Cop's idea that Camille and Ziggs ult combo. That's so funny. You just kind of put them in a box and then Ziggs just dumps it on
the
them.
box.
Dude, that's good. That's
Addictive.
spicy. I'm into that. Oh, I guess this isn't stocks. We're gonna go back up to here. But yeah, Sympaphine. We get to see it. So, all right, playing Sympaphine, Seraphine in support. Like, what do you do? Are you just poking? What are her mechanics? I don't. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, I've never played that champion.
Her Q ability is very similar to Nico's, where you just kind of toss out like a blow up circle of damage.
Yeah.
A circle of damage. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Her W is kind of like a shield by default. Her E is like a again like Nico, like a skill shot, kind of slow moving root snare. But if it's her third ability that she's cast, all those change up a little bit. The Q casts twice. I'm sure it has another effect. I just didn't read. The W gives off a little heal all around her, in addition to the shield. And then the E sends out like a second root.
Is there some kind of like health indicator of how much you're gonna heal with her heal, like kind of like a gray health? Because I feel like I've seen that, and I didn't know what it was.
New with healing now.
Is that new? Okay.
I think so. Don't check me on it, but it's weird.
Interesting.
It's weird, and I don't like change.
Let's see. This is like what, sub league week 5? I want to say. Yep. Because we took 2 weeks off, or something. I don't know. We'll call it sub league week 5. Yeah. The Rylai's is amazing on her. Makes her E auto stun. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I'm into that.
I mean, she gets crazy later in the game when you have like a bunch of CDR mana items, and then you're just spamming all your abilities, and you feel like if you just it kind of feels like the Sona Lux or Sona Taric lane once you get late game with the Sona, where you're just like spamming the heal like every like 2 seconds, and your team just never dies. But I feel like hers is a little bit. It might be a little bigger. And she's got a little bit more utility with like a root and a stun. Root stun, depending on what you hit.
Sable, what's got you busy, man? What's got you busy?
Dude, I'm just on my phone right now.
Yeah,
Getting a lot of text messages.
No, Nevada will be there tomorrow, man.
Sorry,
Nevada will be there tomorrow.
Yes.
We don't know that.
1% a day. Come on.
I'm sorry, viewers. Obviously, you guys are not enough for Sable. Sable is far too popular for any of us here. He's got a lot. He's got a lot going on.
Yeah, just gotta start asking him questions directly.
Yeah. So,
man.
Sable, what's the longest thing you've ever had to memorize?
The longest thing I've ever had to talk dirty to me, Brian. Jesus, the longest thing I've ever had to memorize. Oh man, I gotta think about that one. It might have been like a Bible verse in like middle school or some shit.
Bible thumb?
This is probably it. Yeah, Bible thumb.
Damn.
That's probably it. In like Spanish or some shit. I forget.
Wait, why did you go to like a, I don't know, Bible school?
Yeah,
do they
Spanish
call it?
Christian Bible school.
That's what they
Spanish?
call him, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the conquistadors. Yeah, no, I did go to a religious education, and it didn't turn out very well, but we're here.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you don't learn any fucking manners and you're just going to play on your phone all day. So.
Oh, shit. By the way, this is totally unrelated. It just got reminded because we're in the spectator client. Has anybody updated Pickle Popper on how to turn on the objective timers in game?
Yes, I did it last weekend.
Did you? Okay, thank God, because he had no idea.
Yes, I did. Yep, he's we're getting him there. Pickle Popper.
What time are we at?
I'm at 9
I'm
seconds.
at 10,
11,
11,
12. Yeah.
Am I a second ahead?
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh shit. Okay. Definitely didn't pause and unpause.
Oh, boys, let's get it for some sub league, boys and girls. We don't know who else.
Dude, Coke is going ham for this bottom side tri-bush here. I don't think they're gonna get spotted either.
I love
They get
that.
over there in time.
Love it.
Dude. How about Oregon allowing hard drugs? They're like heroin's fine.
You're gonna love to see that.
Yeah, I'll probably stick on the East Coast until that happens.
I'm a big fan, honestly. If nobody knows this, some of you might know this. Portugal has had that for about 15, 16 years now, and they have like lower rates of violent crime and drug use. I'm not saying they're, exactly highly correlated, but
It's worth a shot.
Tax them and regulate them.
So how does that relate to this invade? How would you adapt that?
Well, Malachi is
opinion?
clearly a heroin addict, so he's gonna want to go ahead here and not get caught out. Bentaj taking a little bit of damage there, but not gonna have to burn any summoners unless you see done.
There we go. Kazuto is in there, and that's a ton of damage onto him. He's just trying to strut this one out. He's gonna flash. That was a smart flash. Wild Torque going low.
Oh,
who edging?
I don't know why Jin didn't flash sooner there
Edging.
and
Wait,
get the
here it
auto.
is, cheeky. Oh, jeez. I'm edging so hard right now.
And Dingaslay's Ignite's still up. You gotta think they probably could have got that kill if they just used their summoners. But
Is Dingaslayer playing career mode over here? I think he's got the
He is.
final form skin.
Yep. Oh, here comes a Dolma.
Ooh.
Might be going for the Kobe. He's gonna force the smite. Honestly, that's pretty huge. Jay Herbo, there's a good chance that his clear just sucks ass from here on out.
yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't go straight for the Raptors. That's really easy to do on Silas because you heal so much. It looks like he might just be going straight for the blue Gromp and then gank path, which is also pretty decent on a jungler like Silas, where you want to get ahead early, you want to have that early impact.
In the
So he's
top
definitely going to be
lane-
trying to gank.
And in the top lane, Kazuto is just feeling the wrath of the stick from Scoob. Just getting totally bullied there.
Through my work, you shall transcend.
But yeah, I mean, overall, everyone's chilling. Not a ton of action, but some summoners definitely burned.
Yeah, I keep looking at this bot lane and like watching Seraphine's abilities, and I'm like,
Oh, Herbo.
this would just piss me off.
Herbo's sweating right now. This is sweaty Herbo.
Let's get over there.
Okay. Yeah, but checking out MBG tactic, like he's clearing just fine. He's having an A-OK time, but I think that Herbo is.
Herbo knows.
Might be looking here.
No, Herbo's not looking. He's looking for mid lane. He doesn't want the jungler. And he's gonna find a Dolma here. Gonna be going in with the Abscond and the Abduct. Going in with the big slap. Force the flash out with Dolma and Bentage. Almost able to pick that one up with the Death Ray. That was close.
That was
Meanwhile,
close. Victor Gravity Field didn't get laid down during that gank and might have actually got the root off. But
maybe. If nothing else, does that ability slow?
Yes.
Yeah, honestly, the slow might have helped too. Ooh, but we might see a clash of. We're gonna see a clash of junglers here. MBG Tactic has given the reach around to Bentage, but we're gonna see the counter here from Jay Herbo. That's gonna be a nice stun, and Jay Herbo is just gonna be going right onto the backline here with the Dolma. Bentage is gonna fall to MBG Tactic, but Jay Herbo gonna pick up a Dolma. Junglers taking what they
Little
want.
handshake. See you later.
kill their respective mid laners. They just walk away from each other. Like, all right,
We'll chill.
I
We'll chill.
respect you.
Yeah. That's definitely a Chad move right there.
It's a giant Chad move.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know if MBG Tactic. I don't think Herbo would have won that being down a level to Tactic.
No, especially not with. I think they were actually both level 3 in the lane. Tactic, I think, hit 4 and some creeps in the later half of that, but had the red buff, so I think I just wins him the fight automatically.
Bot lane, things are going pretty.
Kazuto.
Ooh, top lane Kazuto. We're gonna see Scoob take him down. We're barely gonna get there. Just watching Scoob just be happy about that. What went on there? Break that one down for me.
So Kazuda didn't have flash, and he was heavily trading into Scoob under the tower. Maybe not realizing that the Wukong did have ignite. Looked like a really good trade for Kazudo at first, but ended up taking a lot of mini aggro.
Oh, but Herbo's here.
Getting punished now.
Herbo's here for the counter. He's gonna find him, but that's gonna be a dead Kazuto. He's gonna be mad after that one. So having played with Kazuto on a team, is he tilted yet?
He's for sure getting there. if he's lagging right now, he's beyond tilted.
Oh man, and that's a monster wave getting shoved into that tower with no teleport. That's a real tilter. But Adolma pushing out Bentage a bit. Getting a lot of good trade damage. A nice little slap forward, but Adolma with no flash is going to have to walk away from that one. Adolma's in a scary spot. Really trusting the wards and the fact that J Herbo is just not there. We're going to see some action down here in the bot lane.
Ooh,
nice Ruin Blazing Nerd Knight taking.
Sick.
Is he going to fall? Dingus Slayer's going to take him down.
Seraphine Jin combo is kind of silly looking.
Oh yeah. Let's see. What are these abilities called? High note, surround sound, beat drop.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nuts. That root combo was insane from such a long range too.
I'm into it. And that's just going to be the go-ahead for the dragon. Shen just slaps early. He hurts so much. Doesn't matter who you are. If you're a dragon, if you're oh, he's also got a Tiamat, so that helps. But still, all about it. They're going to pick up that air dragon. Kazuto with a big CS lead, though. I mean, definitely not ahead in gold by any means, but or experience. He's got a huge wave here. Someone's gonna fight. I feel like they're gonna try and fight. Someone's gonna try something.
Yeah, I expected to not see it happen top lane because Kazuda's just auto shoving this in. Good. I mean, good for him that he actually isn't super behind right now, with having the 2 deaths and only the 1 kill onto the Wukong. Thankfully, with the CS lead, Kazuda's been able to get for himself. Isn't as far behind as he could be.
Ooh, we're
trying to run mid though.
Yeah, we're gonna see a little Ganko to Spanko coming in mid.
So that Ziggs Camille combo.
Yeah,
See
but
if he goes for it.
meanwhile, we're also gonna see Herbo and Blaze It just kind of roaming around, and they're gonna find a rogue tactic. He's not long for this world. That's gonna be the abscond, abduct. I can't talk. Adolma's gonna take down Bentage though. We watched that happen. Nice gank there. But here comes Turbo Herbo. See if he's gonna go in. He's gonna steal the Zigzal. He's gonna dunk it forward. It's not gonna be enough though. That was cheeky.
Yeah, unfortunately for Bentage, he kind of just walked onto the Ziggs.
Oh, Arrow Fox! This is just so much damage coming out from this bot lane. Oh man, he got away
The
with
minion always had that.
barely anything. You just pushed up a little bit too far, and there's just not much you can do against this bot. It's so impressive.
No, that's an insane combo. I expect to actually see a lot more of that here coming out of the Rekt League with how strong that looks in the bot lane and how good Jin already is in the bot lane right now. I guarantee you some teams are going to try to pull this out this weekend.
Ooh, spicy, spicy. So yeah, we might see some high notes and some beat drops. Some surround sound where we're seeing some pings up top lane. Scoob is running away from MBG tactic, but here comes Herbo. He's trying to seek out Kazuto. He's going to try and take him down, flashing forward. Herbo's going to take down the Camille. MBG tactic going to take down Scoobs, and their jugglers are just going to walk away from each other. And oh no, Herbo walks away from no man. Nope. Herbo wants his Krugs. All you can eat Krugs, just like in Oregon. Can do whatever you want.
Just like in Oregon. Krug's legal.
Yeah, Krugs are big legal. I don't know. I saw a YouTube video come up on my feed today that said why Krugs will lose you the game, and I was like, interesting. I guess I can't go Krugs. I was always a big Krugs hater, so good to see that other people agree. Jamu, take some notes. Just because you're gonna be jungling this weekend, don't Krug.
Don't Krug.
I probably won't get many of the camps. It's gonna be you're gonna see a lot of wandering around, a lot of confusion.
Try
some team out.
Confused Jamu noises.
Yeah, Bentage and Herbo tackling Shelly. But yeah, Kazuto's really up here. Just like, he's really feeling himself for someone that's 0-3.
You got it.
gotta respect. Yeah.
But here comes Tactic
You
in
gotta
the bot
respect
lane. He's
yourself.
got the got sweeper going, and nothing's gonna happen. Just like you like to see. Oh, he knows. Kazuto knows that Herbo's here.
Herald dropped though.
I'm not sure you can actually.
Here we
fight
go.
this.
Herbo's going to be going in. He's going to be going right
Shen.
in. And here comes Shen
Oh, the
into
double.
the fuck pit. Big fuck pit time. Herbo is in the wrong hood, homie. But that tower is going to be going down. Shutdown going over to MBG Tactic, who is big time jacked.
Yeah, he's big now. This game's kind of feeling like the story of the junglers, and it's been pretty even, but
Oh, man. He's giving a reach around. Here comes MBG Tactic going in on Scoobs. Scoobs already burned his ult. Oh, God. MBG Tactic. MBG Tactic. That's going to be a shutdown going over. Excuse me and my poor camera skills there.
yeah, I really want to see how much minion damage he took there. Like, there was a massive wave just slapping the shit out of him. Easily 900 minion damage in that exchange, and that's gotta feel pretty bad for Tactic getting that shutdown and giving it straight back over to the Wukong, who was already so ahead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But Airfox, he's scaling. He's ahead in CS, and he hasn't died. He's just chilling. Ooh. Adolma's in a bad spot. He's gonna flash over. Scoop going in, trying to get Adolma, but a great bomb there. But the minion or the tower aggro is just gonna go onto the clone.
Bot lane, we got
That's
a fight going
big
on.
sus. We have the curtain call coming out from Jin and Aerofox. Just as I said, he was getting unkilled. He is big time dead. But here comes the high note from Seraphine, and Seraphine just disappears to J Herbo. Just doesn't want to be seen. Here comes Kazuto with the big whiff on the hook shot. Herbo is going turbo. This could be some big time action. He has the curtain call. This is a terrible ult to have right now when you're in the 3v1. You do not want to post up, and just some good fancy feet from Wild Tortuga. Just dip, dodge, dive, duck, dodge-ing.
Yep.
I think the only reason he even took the curtain call there was just to get an extra auto with his passive, because he couldn't take Camille's ultimate. He had taken that one a little while ago. The cooldown wasn't quite reset. So, a heads up play to take it, to just get the extra little bit of damage in, but kind of greedy to go for that kind of play.
Yeah. Definitely greedy. Dragon's gonna be going over to the Coke.
The Coke.
The Coke. The infamous Coke. Bentagi's gonna have to just flash away from Kazuto.
This is the scariest 0-4 Camille I've ever seen.
Yeah. Going for the tactical sweep to burn the flash and the tactical int to win the game.
Some massive brain energy there.
Yep, here comes the beat drop from Dingaslayer, followed up by the Jin root.
Yep.
What was that one? What was that one? It's Deadly Flourish, yes, as everybody knows.
Oh no.
Oh no? Oh yes.
Oh no.
Just
Curtain
constant,
call.
constant action.
Jin
Constant.
ultimate ended up paying off.
Yeah, it was a bold strategy, Cotton. So, Sable, analyze the shit out of this for me, will ya?
State of the game right now.
Yeah, everything.
what's this?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything that's happening.
Oh man. Well, I think we talked about it a little bit in Champ Select, was the idea that the team composition for Jax, with the way they've set themselves up in this game, is a little bit more standard. And we've
Ooh, here comes the root down in the bot lane. Here comes some big stuns and roots. And that is just so much damage from both Dingaslayer and Wild Tortuga. A lot of AoE damage. Flash forward, and Dingaslayer is going to take him down. No response here from the Jax.
None at all. And the flash was available from Twitch as well. Opted to not use it. I guess he figured he might have just already been dead with the range that Jin has, still having that ultimate available. But yeah, I mean, the composition from Jax looking a lot more standard and a lot easier to execute, but Coke has shown in their bot lane specifically that that combo is obnoxious, and that's something that with a new champion, it's hard to predict like how it's going to interact with your champion and with the enemy laner as far as the AD carry and Jin, and it's looking like it's a really strong combo so far. A lot of their leads have been built through that kind of 2v2 action in the bot lane with Tortuga and Dingus Slayer. So I think it's really on the back of Jay Herbo and Scoobaroo, the dynamic duo from the Rekt League general chat, to kind of put this game on their back. The Victor is egregiously behind in this game, both in CS and in pressure. So it's going to be tough. They definitely have to get carried.
Yeah, but here comes Herbo, gonna be funneling a kill right there onto Bentage. But here comes the curtain call out from Wild Tortuga. Is he gonna be able to find another shot onto Herbo? One last shot is gonna be it, and that's gonna be a nice little juke there from Turbo Herbo. But here comes the Dingus Slayer, trying to get something going on. But meanwhile, in the top lane, we're gonna see the 1v1 go favor of the Wukong yet again. 0-5 Camille, just as scary as you'd think.
Yeah, Kazuto just not having a good time up here, getting slapjammed by this Wukong is a good matchup for the Wukong into the Camille, so it was something that was going to be tough for him probably for most of the laning phase anyway, but the amount of early snowball Scoobaroo was able to get, taking that ignite and getting some early pressure from his jungler really made that lane almost impossible for the Camille to play. That's why we saw Kazuto roaming so much.
Nice little fancy feed from Aerofox, and here comes the turnaround. Adolma overextending a little bit too far. This is a lot of damage. Here comes the spray and pray flashing forward. You love to see that kind of aggression in the bot lane. Great play by the Blaze and Aerofox there.
Dolma just got bamboozled there, yeah.
Interesting to say the least. It turns out when you're standing still auto-attacking, the value of your flash just goes up exponentially. You can use that as a tool to orb walk instead of doing that with your champion, but he did get the kill, so credit to them.
Oh yeah. Jay Herbo edging right now. Edging really hard with his boy Blaze It. Edging works better if you do it in pairs, is what I've heard.
Must have been watching the election, taking some notes from Nevada, the hard edging.
Anyways, high notes flying everywhere.
Close to call. This game is deadlocked with the gold here.
Deadlocked with the gold.
Yeah, we need CNN to cast this one. Oh god. Anyways, we're here. We're live. We're gonna have results though, and by the end of the night, I promise you. And Adolma getting the results that he needed there, finding two in a bush, edging together. As I said before, edging together is key. So right now, the Jacks just truly just jacking it here. Jacking in groups. Edging in pairs, jacking in groups.
Yeah. And posturing for this dragon.
Yep. Posture check.
Yeah. And, you know, Coke did take the first two dragons, but they are weaker right now. And that
here comes the teleport! Kazuto doesn't have a ton of HP. He's getting a hookshot over the wall, teleporting in just to die. Super sick there, but here comes Blazernerd looking to take out the simp. But Adolma trying to take down Shen, but Shen's gonna be able to get away with the Stand United, kinda? And when I say get away, I mean maybe? Here comes Bentage going in. He doesn't want to go away. That's a quadra kill for Ziggs.
Yeah.
That's going to be a penta, baby. Take him down, Legolas. Take him down. Where are you at? This is Adolma going big. The comment. No, he's going to be tapped down. No. This is insane. Scoob.
It was so close.
No chill.
So close.
Oh. Dude, that's the silverback gorilla you don't want to run into in an alleyway. This is no chimp.
Dolma Penta
This
so
is
bad.
that's some real scary stuff. But man, Adolma thinking about his role swap to mid lane. Whew.
Yeah, seriously. And I mean, Scoobaroo is doing exactly what he needs to do in this game, which is just take over on this Wukong with the massive lead that he built for himself. And it's going to be really hard for, you know, the champions of Coke to play against that, because they really just have the Shen as the frontline. Camille is a non-factor right now, sitting on 0-6, and if Shen is your only frontline, that's only really a CC on one or two people with just the taunt, and you have Ziggs, Jhin, and Seraphine who are gonna have a really hard time getting away from this Wukong diving onto their faces.
Kazuto looks like he could just kill Aerofox, but he's not going to, and I like that.
Gotta wait for at least 0-8 to get that kind of power.
You want to get the power spike.
Yep. Big spiking. God, this Aperol's so bad. It's starting to just taste like calf syrup. Ooh, a nice little surround sound, providing the healing that the people needed. really cool champion. Just fun to watch. I don't know a lot about it, but I'm going
The
to.
Archangel's staff build. That's interesting.
Yep, it's arcing.
Yeah, not really a supporty build to start, but
Yeah.
a little more aggressive, more damage.
Yeah, Coke doesn't give a fuck. They do what they want. But Spooky Monkey hiding in bush is just going to kind of dip away. MBG Tactics just going to chill out here in the side lane. Honestly, now's probably the time for the all-in in the bottom lane, and here it is. The Hextech ultimatum from Kazuto onto AeroFox, just going to take him down just because there was no possible way for MBG Tactic. I guess MBG Tactic is on his team. I don't know, man. Just
So, right,
overstaying.
there was no possible way for MGB Tactic to shed all the Twitch there.
Yep. I'm not wrong. Science.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, that's just what happens when you 80 carry his Twitch into Camille for long enough.
Patience is what separates good
I don't know.
from d-
And his flash was down. Actually, it was up.
Yeah, and I'm not sure why Scoobaroo is not just matching. I'm not sure where they have the Twitch matching the Camille in the bot lane. Because Kazuto definitely cannot match Scoobaroo, and he would force him out and make him miss a lot of CS. But I guess they wanted the Twitch kind of power farming. But in my opinion, grouping the Wukong right now, while like you will win most of the fights you're in, you're just gonna get your 80 carry solo killed over and over again if that's who you have matching the Camille.
Yeah. And I mean, they weren't making any fights that they wanted to win. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, just send the monkey bottom. I don't know.
That Adolma damage is insane. That was a third of Bentog's HP with one bomb.
Yeah.
It has to be so satisfying.
Yeah, I think he's climaxing. Adolma hitting his boy Blaze It with a little satchel charge and walking away, the little slap and tickle. But yeah, Kazuto and Scoober are just duking it out into the tower. Scoob's going to take the tower, and I have a feeling that he might also take someone's life. But Kazuto flashing forward. He's got his boy Shen in the back pocket. Going forward, the hook shot, nice little Jukerino. They are in the fuck pit, and I repeat, they are in the fuck pit, and that is going to be Camille taking down
Huge
the monkey in the
shutdown.
fuck pit.
That's a massive shutdown.
Yeah, that's how you like spread diseases. That's how you kind of get COVID, I think.
The monkey in the fuck pit.
Yeah.
Absolutely, probably how the coronavirus started.
Yeah,
Yep.
they had a chickenpox party down there for sure.
Oh man.
Any Raptors in the chat? Is that the derogatory name for the Raptors, the chicken pox?
They can be now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Pretty good one.
Here comes the big old roots. They're gonna hit the 2 and 6 Camille.
Camille's online, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Not DC'd. For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're gonna start up the dragon. Here comes the big Seraphine root going out onto Blazener, the deadly flourish,
Oh
and
my
that is
God.
gonna be so much damage. Here comes the current call, but red team's gonna take down the dragon. Herbo taunted up, isn't gonna be able to do anything about this. Double kill for Adoma. Do we smell a triple kill? Is it even possible for us to believe that a triple kill could happen? It is not. It's just impossibility right now. Not happening.
Without possibility. But yeah, I mean, Kazuto doing a good job to keep the mental strong in this game and do what he has to do in this side lane. You know, he can kind of rely on his bot lane and mid lane to get them through this game and not bleed out too much, because I think he's at a point now where he can almost match this Wukong. And with the teleport, will be stronger in that side lane. You know, with good flanks he can get off with the TP with the champion like Camille was already so good at that.
Scoob almost getting caught out. He's just kind of dancing
close.
around.
It's looking good for Coke. They're on sole point for Infernal now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Jack just needs to pull their shit together because they're not that far out of this. It's 2K difference, and that's like small potatoes, really, when we're talking Rekt League. All it takes is one good fight. And
Yeah.
I think that if we can put AeroFox in position where he can just literally do the spray and pray and do it good, this could be a different fight.
You gotta do it good when you do it.
Yeah, you just you sporting over there, flexing. You got a
Well,
football.
the flash is available, so his kiting mechanics are back online.
Yep, he'll be
Twitch.
able to get in there for sure. But yeah, the Seraphine seems solid. I don't really know what else to say other than that. It seems like it's doing things, and it's doing them
Definitely
pretty well.
not.
Oh wait, I love this little kill bush that Blazen's got.
All those little friends in there hanging out.
Wait, I want to see how much damage that's gonna do to someone like this.
Oh, they're all running.
Oh, he caught it away. Let us see it.
Boo!
He got greedy. He got greedy.
Yes.
Tried to throw the one extra.
Yeah. Well, time to wait another 3 minutes for that. Let's see if we can see it again. Unfortunately, there's a ward there now.
Yeah, we're gonna see the big ol' what was it Chaos Storm? Yeah. But that's gonna be a flash out of Bentage, who's gonna be current called upon. MBG Tactic is upon him, but meanwhile Herbo is gonna fall to the likes of Adolma and Seraphine.
It's the Herbo Turbo.
Yeah.
We just saw that right there. Just 2 ham with the flash available. His team is not in position. Wukong is bot lane without the teleport, and that's just a green light for Baron for Coke.
Green light indeed. Dingus Slayer, Wild Tort, Tactic, Kazuto, Adolma. That's all the people on that team. And they're at Baron.
Oh shit.
Sometimes you just gotta say stuff as if you're intending. It sounds like you might say something important. Oh wait. Oh god. I did something with the vision, but that's gonna be a nice Seraphine kill pickup for the monkey. Big monkey killing Popstar.
Yeah, still maintaining a healthy 2,500 gold lead on the top lane for the Wukong. Both champions sitting on 2 items now. Wukong's 2 items are stronger in the 1v1 against the Camille with the Blade of the Rune King completed. Camille with that Ravenous Hydra, to me, signals that she wants to push the lane and then just roam to her team.
Hard agree. Like, you couldn't have said it better. But I'd like you to try.
Oh shit.
So
I just need Jamu to just rephrase everything I say.
Yeah, 2 items. When you both have 2 items, it's very similar, but sometimes the items are different.
it's true. And speaking
which
of
would yield different results.
different, Kazuto being different and sitting in a bush here. It's really
Now you got a
exciting.
friend in the bush.
Oh, nice.
There's 2 in the bush.
Yep, and you know what that means? You edge together, Jack as a group.
And you know what they say? 2 in the bush is better than 1 in the river. Pretty sure that's a saying that they say.
I think so, and we're gonna see some action here in the bot lane. Bentage is in the fuck pit. Can he get out? It looks like the only way out of the fuck pit is death, and we all know that is a one of the few certainties in life: death, taxes, and death in a fuck pit. So
I think getting actually a message from Bentage saying his monitor's broken. It keeps turning gray, so we might have to look into that between games.
interesting, and with that, we're gonna see the current call coming out from Wild Tort. He wants to put on a show for the boys, but Blazing Nerd's booty is too damn big. He just tanks it all up. And Sable dipped.
All good, P. That fight was too hard to watch.
Yeah, speaking of too hard right now, Adolma erect right now, and here comes a huge Wukong from Scoop. Herbo over, gonna take the dragon, and this is Aerofox. He's here. He is free firing. He doesn't even need to flash forward. He's just gonna be in there. Nice little dodge on the hook shot. Kazuto, he has the ability to have the stand unite. How did he get out of there? Aerofox is a fucking god. Able to get out with the hook shot going in. A nice little flash from Kazuto. Kazuto is sick. Aerofox, rest in peace. But Kazuto, you gotta get out. You cannot get out though. Blazing Nerd's on your booty, and you know how thick it is. He's in it to win it. Kazuto's gonna try and int it into base. I think he already had
Enhanced recall. He's out.
Fam. You gotta be kidding me. He even flashes the mastery because you know why? He's that good. But yeah, Herbo with a great steal on the dragon there. Scoob with a great Wukong ultimate. I believe it's is it called Cyclone or something dumb?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. It's called the Cyclone. Anyway, speaking of the Cyclone, Kazuto is really just feeling like he's in a Cyclone with how much, I don't know,
Yeah,
damage
Jax
he's taking.
really turned it around in that fight. It wasn't looking good. Coke had won a few fights in a row, but Jax just says nah.
Yep.
We're still playing.
Yeah, Coke just seems like they were really, really up early, and it seems like they're on some downers right now. This is like kind of where their crash is. So Coke spiking early, crashing hard later. But jacking is forever.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. I think that is it Plato that said that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I used to have Play-Doh as a kid. It was fun.
I used to eat Play-Doh as a kid.
I still do.
He's got a jar right here.
Yeah. You have to have it aged.
It
Ages
aged
pretty well.
Yeah, I've been
Pretty rough
Kid
story.
era Play-Doh.
I went to a sleepover as a kid, and I brought some silly putty that I got. I couldn't find it for like 2 days.
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
Here we go. Here comes the fuck pit action. Who's gonna win here? Kazuto's gonna win in there. He's got the stand united. Bentage, you gotta dip. That's gonna be the curtain call. Getting the, or not the curtain call, the little deadly flourish. And speaking of deadly flourish, Herbo trying to put some moves onto the people. He's gonna miss with that little stun. But Sympathine is gonna be able to just get on out of there. But Scoob's doing his best to try and carry this fight. Nice little flash there from NBG Tactic to try and disengage it. But let me tell you, fam, these fights, they don't come free. Nothing in life is free. There's a cost to everything. Everything has value, everything. So when they take these lives, they take these summoners, there's an equal and opposite reaction. It's just physics, baby. Let's go.
Oh fuck.
I remember learning it like that.
I couldn't have said it
Physics
better.
class.
I was just trying to channel my inner Sable.
And it reminds me of the Play-Doh.
Yeah. So anyways, back to the silly putty. You couldn't find it?
Back to this, yeah.
Oh, dude, I had a sleepover, couldn't find the silly putty, and then I wore my favorite pajamas, and they were, dude, I slept on the silly putty, and it fucking like chemically combined with the pajamas, and it was just like one.
Oh, you're
And
gonna
the
say.
pajamas were forever ruined.
I thought you were gonna say.
And you're
it
still
kinda,
wearing them to
combined
this
it
day?
with
Is that the
you.
end of the story?
I wish, man.
It fused to your skin, and you just had this lump of silly putty the doctors couldn't remove.
That's part of me now.
He just wears baggy pants to hide it.
Doctors hate him.
Here comes the fuck pit once more. Bentage just never has enough. I don't think he's gonna win in there this time, but he's definitely putting up a fight.
Certainly is pressing his buttons. It's not looking like the mid laner or the AD carry answer to the Camille split push is something that's been working out for them. The Wukong making his way down there now is for the better, but Camille at this point is just as strong as the Wukong and getting stronger. Looking scary. Kazuto with like 666 now with a 600 gold bounty. I don't want to say it's a conspiracy, but
That one got tagged for misinformation for sure.
can we just like sigh the rest of the game?
Yeah, that's
It's like different sigh sounds just to
Ah.
uh
I don't know if anyone in the chat object to that. Bueller.
Dragon is spawning, and this time the Jacks are Jack on top, Coke on the bottom. Cosmos are trying to come in. Here comes the current call. It might be a little bit too little, too late. This is gonna be a big fight. There's a big fuckfest here. Adoma is taking down Blazener. He took down his boy Aerofox, trying to get as much damage down as he can. The flash forward from Wild Torty Boy. Kazuto gonna miss with that little hook shot. This is a huge fight. They're jacking it everywhere. But this is gonna be big for Turbo Herbo. He is gonna fall to the Coke boys. All jacked up on Coke.
Looking like Portland out here.
looking like Portland out here. Kazuto level 18 now. That's massive. First one of the game, I believe. Wukong might still be... I can't see his level now. I think he's level 16.
Sure.
They did get the 3 Infernal Dragons, though, so that's kind of still a win condition for them if they can get that 4th one, but these fights are looking harder and harder for them as the game goes on. What can they do to come back? If you're a Jax fan, what do you want your boys to do? Those aren't great solutions, guys.
Oh, what? Sorry, I was doing my best
I'm
Sable
sorry, my
impression.
cat rolled
I was
over.
doing my best Sable impression. No, dude, you have to get a dog and take it outside
Oh, sure.
and have a hookah. I mean,
He
you're
did
getting
this
there.
really cute roll, and it's just hard to ignore.
Here, I've got my dog.
Little
I was
raging
taking my
stream.
dog outside. I don't know why my mom bought me a fucking stuffed animal with a loud ass bell.
It's definitely not soft.
Yeah, my mom bought it for me. So definitely didn't buy it myself.
Yeah. It's not even soft. It's kind of rigid. It's
You love to see that.
I can't remember what its name is. But I think there's something happening on the map. There is the fuck pit. The fuck pit happened again.
Camille
Turbo,
is nutty.
trying to do what he can. He's struggling. He's struggling hard because Kazuto is in there. When Kazuto doesn't struggle, he wins. That is a known fact, ladies and gentlemen. This man, this legend right here, Kazuto, he is level 18. You cannot go any higher in levels. That is it. He is the peak. He is the pinnacle. He has done
Confirmed.
it. He started off 0-6, and now he's at the top. Look at him. This is what we all aspire to. The comeback story. Speaking of comeback stories, Bentage not really having a comeback story. He's going to be coming back, though, in about 50 seconds. That's been the story of his game.
Whoa!
Wild Tortuga. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he just cut it out that Maokai perfectly while his team ends the game.
Yeah. And that, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be game one. Going over to the coked up boys. Let's go. Things are getting a little weird here tonight. It's definitely a weird night. Some weird vibes. I'm all about it.
You gotta get weird.
Dude, Thursdays are my weird night. Yeah, Kristen only allows me one weird night a week, and this is
It's not
it.
bad actually.
Yeah,
Isn't too bad.
yeah, weird night with the boys. So, all right. So with that, we're gonna do our best Sable impression and go quiet for all of 2 seconds while we get the next lobby ready. And I'm gonna go find something that's not Aperol to sip on. Let's go! Woo!
Sports.
Sports.
Okay. Hi, boys.
I'm gonna go get another coffee cake.
Hi, boys. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, as this
never
night
mind.
continues to get weirder and weirder, I am eating some white bean puree. Jamu's gonna get some coffee cake.
Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah, he is. He's getting some coffee cake, but you know what we're doing? We're doing the old classico, the Shurima versus Yordles. This is a story as old as history is itself. Like Adam and Eve. That's basically what we're talking about here. It just don't get no weirder than that. Sable, just say something.
I was muted.
Yeah.
Are we doing the regionally allocated team comps?
Yeah. Yeah. Because at this point, there's no sub league implications right now, so we're just
Ooh,
YOLOing.
facts. So are they choosing, or are we choosing for them?
I know someone Yordles. What's the Yordle world called? Is it like it's
It's Bandle City.
Ah, thank you. I keep wanting to call it Yordle Vegas, but that's not true. That ain't it, Chief. So, once again, I'm here on the mic by myself. It just seems like a theme for tonight. Forever alone. But what are you gonna do? I'm having a good time with you guys. This is what I'm here for. I'm built for this kind of action. And white bean puree. That's the only kind of puree I do. Let's see. Who do we need? We need Bentage in here. We need Torty Boy. Dingy. We need Dingy Slayer. And I think that should do it. So, yeah. Yeah, we're doing some faction games. Gonna get weird with it. Let's see. I think Buildwire are probably my favorite faction. Damn. I think it makes the most balanced team comp. Because what? You get Misfortune, Pike, Gangplank.
I like Ionia.
Ilaoi. What else comes from Buildwater?
Well, let's consult with the official Riot Games League of Legends website.
Fizz comes from Bilgewater? Are we just saying that because he's a fish?
No, he comes from Bilgewater.
Does he?
So does Nautilus, Twisted Fate, Graves.
Great, right. It's just Fizz. Is Fizz just like the goldfish that bites back? They just like pulled him up on ship one day and he just like fucked everyone's day. All right. We need one more. Who are we missing?
Who are we missing? No, we actually have everybody. Jamu's just not in the lobby.
Oh,
So he's here now.
no.
Right? Well, that wasn't it. Wow. Okay.
Bentage.
I thought we had everybody.
No. Arrow Fox?
Aerofox.
Arrow Fox, my boy.
Did he get offline?
He does this. I don't know why he does this to me. He plays game 1, and then he hard dips game 2. So, yeah, looking for one more. Let's get weird.
I'm just inviting everybody.
Yeah. We're gonna have a banger of a game. I mean, yeah. That's that. What faction is Lee Sun?
He is Ionia.
Oh.
There are a lot of champions. Ivern is Ionia, which I didn't know.
It's kind of weird.
We already got Blueprint.
Oh yeah, Blueprint. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bentage. Gotta move up.
Bentage. Wait. Oh, no.
Darth dead.
No, kick him. Dark Tide, you're gone.
My bad, Mr. Darkbud.
Oh no.
I didn't realize you filled a spot.
Bye, boy. Dude, these veggie chips are prime. This is prime time for 9:30 on a Thursday. What do you guys got going on this weekend? You guys want to hang out?
Chilling.
Yeah, man.
I'm playing jungle.
You're,
Playing jungle.
if you want any tips, slide into my DMs. I'm way better than Sable.
Can confirm.
I do have the new Lee Sin skin, so I could play it.
Ooh.
Have you played that skin yet? Have you actually used it yet in game?
Yeah.
Me or
Have
him?
you felt that like the animations are like distracting?
No, I love it. So
Yeah.
that was my
Yeah.
whole thing, because like I just really wanted something that was really distracting for everyone else, because Lee Sin doesn't have any like visually vague skins. Everything's like very clear because it's fucking Lee Sin. But like that skin is so distracting. I love the lack of visual clarity because it fucks everyone else up.
Fucks me up sometimes.
Well, see, I actually know what I'm
all
doing,
the
but I
time.
actually know how to control my character, which is kind of cool.
That's fair. You're gonna want to. That's the first step.
Yeah, first step, know what your abilities do and know what you're doing. If you're just trying to look at your character and figure out what you're doing, then you're probably doing it wrong. All right. I need like a spoon or something to get this white bean puree out and into my face. Do you guys want to... All right. I guess, yeah. These are the teams. Cool. Sweet. All right. Who we got?
Yeah, like factions, no bans.
Yeah, faction, no ban.
Factions, no bans. Well, too bad we did tournament draft. I guess I can just do none 5 times in a row.
Yep. Fast boys. That feels like an eating stream.
You're doing mukbang, right?
All right, Sharima, Bilgewater. Wait, we're doing Bilgewater versus Yordles. Right,
you can't
I like that
pick the other team.
I like that Adoma calls what they're doing, and then and then Blaze just says, "Nah, this is actually what you're playing." Bilgewater. All right. Well, just settle in, champs. Like, oh, I guess R.
Send it or end it.
Yeah, we'll see what the factions are when we get into champ select. Man, I'm addicted to these chips though. This shit's good.
With that white bean dip.
Uh-huh. White beam hooray!
All right, we got Sharima.
Alright, I also need to get a napkin because I'm gonna get
Sharima
crap
versus
all over.
Yordles.
Alright, let's get to champ select so that Sable can give us his top tier analysis as he always does and just really break it down for us because like this man just won't fucking shut up tonight and I just want to hear more about it.
Who's even in Sharima? Hold on, let's look at this.
Did you see all these semi-regional factions? So many.
Yeah. Yeah, there were a lot. The Celestials. Sharima doesn't even have a support, so I don't know how they're gonna do that one.
What is this one? Buru? Baru?
All I know is you got Skarner.
Oh, it's only.
You got
You got
Skarner,
Skarner, Ramus, Azir.
Talia, Zirath, Amumu.
You just have like you're just like Team 5 jungler. How would you Talia support?
Oh yeah, or Zirath.
Oh, actually, yeah, Zera support's good. Would you do Zera Talia bottom lane?
Well, you have Sivir.
Oh, right.
I love how in the semi-regional faction there's just Mordekaiser.
He's just chilling.
Who else is in that faction?
It's just him.
Oh, it's just him.
What is it? Is it just like lonely band member?
The Sentinels of Light. That's pretty cool.
That's who
There's
Mordekaiser
5
is?
of them.
Who's the Sentinel
No.
of Light?
Right, Lux. Yeah.
Senna and Lucian.
Oh, Senna Lucian. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Ezreal. Laoim is some deep lore here. The Wuju Order. Nice. Master Yi and Wukong, and Ornn because he taught Doran all he knew about crafting weapons and items. Wow.
Okay, cool. They're figuring out some roles.
We'll just turn the stream into reading the League of Legends fandom wiki for all the semi-regional national factions.
Yeah, everyone loves hearing Sable's voice. That's why they tune in. So he can just stare at a phone. He just stares at a phone and ignores you. It's just like dating above your cuteness level. It's like you go on a date and then the girl looks at your phone all the time and you're just kind of talking at her.
Oh shit!
No, that's hanging out with Sable just triggers me and I love it.
Dude, we gotta do it more often.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Talking about Yone. What do you want to know about Yone? I think Yone is cool, like lore-wise. I think he's pretty edgy. But like gameplay-wise, I don't know. I don't like his combo thing. I don't like that it's always like he has to snap back to reality as his shtick.
Could read some lore.
Yeah. Somebody, can you read us the Ivern lore? Jamin?
I can.
Thank you. Slowly and sensually. Really close to the microphone.
I gotta get there. Where's the lore? Development? History? Okay. In the early days of the Freljord, Ivern was a fierce warrior with an iron will and unflinching resolve. However, he was powerless when the Iceborn rose to prominence and looked down upon Ivern and his kind as hapless mortals who dared challenge their will. He plotted with his kinsmen to overthrow their sorceress masters. Ivern the Cruel and the battle-hardened battalion under his command set sail from the frozen harbors of Frostguard for a faraway land that, according to legend, was the source of all magic. If Ivern could seize such power for his own, then he could break the Iceborn.
You can keep going. They have to do bands.
All right.
I didn't want to leave on that cliffhanger either.
Yeah. Well, you have to tune in next time for the rest of the Ivern lore. There's so much more lore for Ivern.
Did I miss anything?
I didn't know he was related to the Freljord.
Can you keep going?
No, that's for OnlyFans subscribers.
Oh man.
Rekt League OnlyFans.
We'll do hot dogs and beans mukbang with Ivern lore.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're having a very weird night tonight, but we're here for it. We're just chilling. Sub-league vibes. So, triple A, actually sextuple A for the bands. This is going to be an interesting draft phase. Ooh, I have a feeling that this might mean they're going Shadow Isles. Because I don't think York's from Shurima. Hot take.
He is not.
That's pretty clever. They just did a quick swap of Reno.
Big pivot.
Big pivot. I mean, that could have been a counter pick. What if they just counterpicked away the Shadow Isles? Ooh, we're gonna see some Yordle action. We'd love to see that. We see Poppy coming in paired up with the Lulu, the tiny little fucker, so
Elise!
annoying. We're gonna see some Elise. Holy shit!
It's Adoma.
Adoma, it sucks that you had to do it in sub league and not. It doesn't get you out of having to do it on a Sunday, but hot damn. All right. So we got Shadow Isles versus Bandle City. Let me. Let's see. Yords.
Oh, we were gonna see a Karthus, but maybe not.
All right. So we're gonna do Yords versus Spooks.
Yords versus Spooks.
I still like Karthus mid. It just hangs out.
Yeah.
Hang out, farm queues.
Oh yeah, that sounds so enjoyable. I really like that. That's so cool.
It's good
Keep
bot
farming
lane
chill.
too.
So where's the Heck Room going?
I don't think anyone plays that.
I bet they do.
Directly.
Now I'm angry.
Yeah, you should dock me for fake news.
Yeah, that one was actually debunked. So
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna see some other things being banned. They're different. They all start with A, except for that one starts with a Z, and that starts with a
They don't
B.
spell anything. Any spells here?
Ah,
As yo, and then fall asleep.
yeah.
Timo, come on.
So
Timo's still on the table?
who's got the better comp? Ooh, Callista. Callista, I like it.
If the Yords don't pick Teemo, Shadow Isles get the better comp by default. I think that's how this works.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just scientifically true.
Callista into Poppy though. You don't know if it's the Poppy jungle though.
Oh my god, this team looks so sweaty. Just look at all the.
But why not the Karthus? Is my like?
Because nobody likes playing Karthus.
He's so fun.
I love Karthus.
You get to do so many fun interactive like mechanical things with Karthus.
Also, the statue of Karthus skin, you get to just screech like an eagle the whole
Yeah.
game.
That would have been a pretty funny one if they decided to do the faction based off skins. So they did the America Rise, America Karthus.
Are there any more USA skins?
There's a few Olympics.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any like actual country related ones like those.
Gooby's going for the Yordle on the top. Herbo Turbo. Gonna grab
Teemo.
some Poppy.
There it is.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got a list of America themed skins for League of Legends.
I think it's like an Amumu and a Nivea.
Oh, the High Noon ones, an American theme technically.
I guess so.
Uh,
I don't.
the
I don't.
Mafia,
I
the
don't think.
gangster
I don't
ones.
think those are like patriotic though.
Forecast Janet, Bird of Prey, Nivea is an eagle, Minuteman Gangplank.
Okay.
True.
Cool. I like the eagle. And...
Little fucked up that they say Hillbilly Gragas is an American skin.
Gotta own it.
That's all right.
Damn dogs. That's some bleak commentary.
Savage.
Got some good music down there.
Yeah, they do.
Anybody who's wondering, you can check the full list here. LOL Skin Shop.
And don't forget to like, follow, subscribe.
Yeah, directly, not LOL Skin Shop.
Yeah, fuck them. Actually, they're probably fine. They're probably decent people.
Yeah.
Actually, we don't know that. We don't know that for sure. You can't confirm or deny.
I mean, yeah.
Have either of you been arrested?
Yes.
No.
Yes, you were arrested.
I was arrested.
What did you do?
I got a DUI.
Oh no!
So not super. I was in college, and it was actually my first ever time drinking.
Oh.
And I was 22. And I was pulling into my campus, and I was getting followed, I guess, and I dropped something. I went to pick it up and swerved, and then got pulled over.
Oh man! No.
Yeah, blew a .081. So,
Is that good or is that bad?
well, if you know anything about the legal limit,
I don't.
and as far as going into jail for DUI, a .08 is the threshold. So I was like just above that by like a pubic hair. So got a DUI.
Damn dog. The more we know.
Didn't lose my license or anything. Didn't really get any.
I feel like we got all the good stuff on Rekt After Dark. We learned when Jamu lost his virginity and when Sable got arrested. This is the good
Was
stuff.
Jamu's virginity story the silly putty? Is that what that, was that
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, he went to a sleepover and he lost the V card. It got stuck in the silly putty. He couldn't get it out.
Yeah.
Just had to forfeit that one.
It ruined my favorite pajamas.
As virginity does.
Oh man. What's your what did you eat as a high schooler as your most favorite snack?
Dude, garden salsa sun chips.
I was a big sun chipper. I love sun
So good.
chips.
I still love those.
Yeah, they're still good, but I always used to think I was like really healthy by eating sun chips. I was like, I am the
It
savant.
has sun in the name,
Yeah,
like
dude.
clearly, of the earth.
Garden fresh.
Yeah. Two healthy words right on the front of the bag.
Yeah.
It's like a nice red vegetable color. Clearly, this is like the pinnacle of health and wellness.
Chase it with some Arizona iced tea.
Yeah, chase it with some essential oils straight down the hatch. Pretty sure that's, I mean, if you did that when you were a kid, you're probably immune to the coronavirus now.
True. I've been just like low key wiping with Clorox wipes for 10 years. So I've been just ingesting it that way. It's just slowly.
Wiping what?
My asshole.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He heard about bleaching his asshole and was like, that must be the way that they...
Yeah. I didn't want to commit to the full thing, so I went for the 30-day plan with the Clorox wipes.
30-day plan.
Yep. No, that's one of the things they don't tell you on TV is that there's actually a lot of different ways to bleach your asshole.
Doctors hate him.
Oh man.
Back in middle school, though, back to the snacks. I used to eat a peanut butter and fluff sandwich with 2 bottles of Gatorade every day.
Jesus
Or,
Christ.
like,
Two-part
I was
question.
just hopped up on sugar.
Oh
Like
my
for
god.
a full year straight.
All right,
That's amazing.
two-part question. Is it true that Jamu is a private person? And when was the first time Jamu touched himself?
I know the answer to the second part too. I'm not gonna.
Come on, baby, let's go.
That's for the OnlyFans, but then
That's for
He,
the
he
OnlyFans.
paid money. How many bits does he have to donate for the answer to come out?
no, there's no price on that.
There's no price
Tonight.
on that. It's a monthly subscription fee.
All right, so if you sub, he'll tell you. It'll be fun. Everyone's just waiting.
He's already subbed.
Oh, well. Then I,
You had to gift 100 subs for that one tonight.
yeah. Well, I mean, Bitcoin's on the rise. I wouldn't push it past him. But here we go. We got, oh, okay. There we go. We got a gifted sub to Zeem. Is that enough to tickle your fancy?
I won't get the whole story, but it was 7th grade.
Ooh, but here we go. We're going to see some action here
Speaking
in the
of
mid
7th
lane. A nice little root onto Bentage, who is getting chunked down. The Spooks versus the Yords, and I need to switch over to the in-game screen. That's going to be champ select. That's going to be in-game. And now you're going to see First Blood. MBG Tactic takes down Scoobaroo, and his name is MBG Tactic. I don't know what we gotta get the giggles out
Holy
before
shit.
Sunday. So anyway, 7th grade, and then what happened?
Yeah. I asked one of my friends at the time. I was like, "Have you ever had this happen? The act or the event that happens?"
Dude, at least you asked someone. I never would have asked.
I was
anyone.
like, do you guys know about this? And they're like, "Oh, what?"
This is a sweet, this is a sick party trick. Ooh, we're gonna see an invade here though.
Super weird.
Jay
I love
Herbo
it.
going for the late invade. And Bentage is going to be going with the face tank. They're going to be putting the great steal by Jay Herbo. And now Adolma is going to be a sad spider. But this
Yeah, the more release.
this Adolma skin is sick. It's really cool.
That's the new one. Yeah.
Yeah, real neat stuff right there. But damn, Herbo, relax.
And that feels so bad for Elise early on, not getting that level 2.
Ooh, Endo.
So hard to clear camps.
Endo saw Ben Tiller touching himself, and there's something about Mary, and wanted to see what the fuss was about.
Oh my god.
And he hasn't stopped since. He's just he's lifelong forever.
Furiously masturbating
Yeah.
ever since that day.
I mean, honestly, if he stopped, he'd probably be like the #1 top laner in Rekt League. But here comes Jay Herbo talking about wanting to be #1. Here he comes coming in. Adolma's just going to go and smite that one. Here comes the flash from Herbo pushing him up to Scoobs. The big dynamic duo of General Chat are fucking shit up. But here comes the Maokai. Very spooky indeed. Blueprint's going to get the kill there. And that is going to be a kill going over to the little hamster from the top lane.
With red buff too. That's gonna be pretty annoying. Team is already an annoying out of champion.
Yep. Endo treats it like leg day. He never skips it.
I must dig.
Oh man, this is getting real spooky up here. The spooks going and touching that yard real hard.
Yeah. He's getting bullied by those
Yeah.
zombie guys.
I probably have to change spooks. Isn't that something I can't say?
I could see it.
All right, I'm probably gonna change
Never
that.
know nowadays.
Yeah, I'm better be safe than sorry. I'm not intending to offend anyone, so I'm sorry if anyone is. But anyways, Shadow Isle people.
Shadow folks.
Shadow folks.
Endo's got me giggling.
Love those cookies, man.
Yeah, I love Milanos for sure. Oh, that is gonna be
Speaking of
Jenga Slayer gonna be missing out on both of his abilities, and Wild Tortuga's gonna capitalize. Here it comes, big damn! But here are all the tiny little hamsters, and they're gonna go big. Yordles coming up huge. Anyways,
This Tristana is just right away, real fucking huge.
3-0 now, out of nowhere. Love to see it.
all right, cool. We did it, fam.
Ghosts.
Yep, here it comes. Here comes Adolma, gonna go wide with the skill shot, not showing a lot of skill here, being level 3 only, but here comes Kazuto doing his patented early running it down strategy. We'll see if this one pans out. Bentage is not gonna fall, but he is gonna get pinned up against the wall like Jay Herbo. Bye, Jay Herbo? Yeah. And Kazuto is not really sure what he wants here. All I know is he wants it rough in the early game. But
For being
Scooby,
so behind, the Adoma, this Elise, still putting out a ton of damage. Love to see it. Gotta just connect on one of these kills here.
oh Scoob, you don't know what you got yourself into.
This never ends.
Oh, we found him. He's gonna be hit up by the cocoon. But this is looking like a good opportunity for Adoma to come in and not get the kill. But that's okay.
I'll
Bentage
take
needs
it.
mana. Has anyone seen his mana bar? That's that ain't okay for Jaime.
Uh-oh.
Jaime looking slimy out there. Meanwhile, Herbo is gonna get a kill somewhere on the map. Who knows
Killed
where
that
he is?
Elise again.
Yeah,
Borderline cyberbullying at this point.
yeah, dude, relax, man. He's got a wife.
He's just making sure that this Elise will never ever get banned against Scuttle.
True.
Genius.
Yep. Herbo with the big brain. But here he comes. Jay Herbo does not have flash. Looking to try and make something happen. Is he going to be able to do it? He's going to get the wall bang, and that's going to be a ton of damage onto Kazuto. Kazuto's going to die, and now he's in the fountain, and he's going to have to come back. Because, yeah.
That is what happened.
His screen is now gray.
Yep. Yep, we're getting this just in. Gray screen reported. So, this is looking like a really rough early game for the ghosts here. What do these spectral dudes need to do to figure this out? Sable. No, J-Moose. Just give it to Sable. Sable's gonna slam dunk it. He usually does.
It's smaller than the diagram.
Hey, Sable. Hey,
He's-
Sable. Sable.
he's got the-
did I fucking stutter?
He's got the invisibility cloak on right now.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, so Jamu, if you want to break this one down for us, actually, here, let me tell you, the bug is gonna die. Jay Herbo, basically the exterminator as a hamster, just gonna do the Lord's work right there. Here he goes. He's giving a reach around. This hamster is feeling a little bit kinky. He's gonna be going in, getting that wall bang, kinky indeed, and the polymorph coming down. Hamster paradise here down in the bot lane.
Yeah, you had asked what the ghosts could do here. I'm probably should start with a shutdown on that Tristana. Somehow. Not sure how.
Jay Herbo wants it. He's got flash.
Maybe just kind of rely on Kazuto with the to get some sort of.
Jay Herbo
big
flashing in, going in with the big Q. He is deep. He's gonna smite a minion and it's gonna do literally nothing. But now he's Jay Herbo once again going turbo, picking up the shield, ignite going down. It's not gonna be enough. Jay Herbo flexing all over the place. He must be sore. This guy has so much potassium in his system. He's not gonna cramp up. He's gonna go the distance. The marathon runner himself. It's Jay Herbo.
Speaking of potassium, Kazuto on command picks up that kill in the top lane. He's like, I'm gonna carry you guys. Get in the backpack.
Yeah, but I want to
Going for a
hear.
ride.
I just want to hear from Sable what else he thinks that
Okay.
the Ghost could do.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's some good analysis. But here we go. Thanks for that quick breakdown, Bentage. Doing a nice little trade here on the blueprint. And when I say trade, I mean taking the life and not giving it back. No trade there. Adobo solo. Big rockets are just gonna miss.
Don't move. Got it.
Things are getting spicy here on the Rift.
Big spicy, and the trades just tend to keep going the way of the Yords.
Yep.
Yep.
God, I wish Sable were here.
I gotta start. We gotta make sure we start rooting for the team that's winning.
Huh? Oh yeah, we're gonna get cyberbullied otherwise.
Tristana just looking so good right now. With
Yeah.
Wild Tort.
Yeah, it's honestly, I just want to know how the Yordles are gonna get back into this one.
I think there's no way that they don't get out of it.
Think they're in it all the way.
Oh, that was
Oh, I wasn't watching. What
that was some
happened?
slick. Timo just.
That's
shot
actually
toxic
Sable.
shots.
Sable, can you break that one down for us real quick, Sable? Sick. Anyway, so back to this. The dragon's gonna fall thanks to Jay Herbo and the gang. Hamsters running wild, doing their thing, picking up lots of CS. The CS lead in the bot lane isn't that big. It's just how numbers work, but it's getting a little bit bigger every day. Just like, oh, here we go, Wild
Even as a
Tortuga.
teenager.
There we go, flash forward, dodging out on the hook. It's like this guy has hands or something, and they are made of gold. He is going in. Is that gonna be 2 kills? That's gonna be 2. Taking him down, Wild Tortuga. He's so sick.
I'm not sure anyone could kill him
Torty?
forever
Torty
at this
boy?
point. For
You
the rest
think-
of time.
You think Torty Boy can't be killed?
Correct. Especially with this Lulu
Yeah.
at the hip. Lulu at the hip.
Do you think?
With that wild growth. Was it wild growth? Oh, yeah. Of course
Yep.
it is called that.
Yeah, I'm wildly growing right now just thinking about it. But here comes Jay Herbo getting weird in the bot lane. He loves these tower shots. He gets off on them. But you know who gets off on what? Blueprint is going to try and get off on all over Wild Tortuga. He's going to eat some shields. He's growing wildly. He's getting thicker by the second. And this Lulu is just tanking everything. It's getting hot in here. So let's take up all the health bars. And this Wild Tortuga fella is the king of the party, prom king.
10-0?
Just looking cute here. 9-0. Somebody
going for the
call a
10-0.
doctor.
Oh,
He's
no, he
looking
backed off.
sick. But yeah, anyways, here we are in the mid lane. Bentage trying to get a little bit funky here against Kazuto. Thanks for the 1 penny, Endo. That really means a lot to us here at the Rekt League. Yeah, it's really great to see that kind of love. I love you guys. Anyways. Yeah, no, Sable's really been killing it this cast. I think we should probably be talking about sending him to Worlds instead. I think that this guy might be the truth. Bentagi, though, doing his best he can against Kazuto, but here comes the hamster parade. Jay Herbo, you cannot escape him. He is inevitable. He's so speedy and cute, especially when paired up with the likes of 420 Blazender, Sex God. But speaking of Sex God, we have a Dolma who's looking like a pretty limp spider, gonna miss the cocoon, not really doing well with these skill shots, but it's not gonna matter because I think he might be able to take him down. He's gonna repel, and that was a really high mechanical play right there, coming out from the jungler Adolma.
The Scuba is on the going for the Great Escape right now. Has about 4 health. Moving real quick, as Teemo does.
Teemo might be out. Teemo's out.
Teemo's out.
Truly excellent gank there. Yeah.
What's Wild Tortuga?
Sable, Sable, if you could just cut that for a second. We need to talk about this mid lane here. What were you saying? Sorry, Sable was talking over you.
Me?
Yeah, well, yeah, we need to cut. We're cutting to you. I'm just trying to.
I was gonna say, what does Wild Tortuga have to do to get to 15-0?
15-0. I think he needs to find a Dolma. Oh, and God, 20. Oh man, that's big exciting. I love those 20 bits. Adolma's trying to save his energy, so he's playing with his monitors off. Yeah, that's seeming pretty accurate. But Jay Herbo, monitors on, guns blazing. I didn't catch any of that action. But
that was a big shutdown.
Yeah, the ghosts are doing it big right now. They're doing it live. They're doing it raw, just like a sushi strip club, live and raw. Yeah, I don't know, man. We're having a weird time tonight. Here we go, hook going wide. Kazuto, somebody help this guy. He's trapped in his own little party den.
Box of emotion.
Yeah, big box of emotion. Jay Herbo taking a lot of damage. Dingus Slayer grabbing a big ol' shutdown. Adolma wants some action too, but I don't think he really wants any of this. Just chill out, man. Just take what you can get. You're 0-4. Relax. Your skill shot. I think he needs to recalibrate. He might need to replug in that mouse. I've seen those cocoons have been going at a pretty steep angle. But
this is a little rough for the first for all the hype that this Elise has been getting.
Endo and I are opening up a sushi strip club together, so when COVID's over, you're just gonna be able to eat raw fish off naked people.
It seems pretty good.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of hairy men and raw fish.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Sounds like a trip to the Long Island Sound.
Ooh, yep. It's basically just an everyday in the life for Endo. But speaking of everyday in the life, Scoobaroo doing what he does best and getting the fuck out of there. Dingus Slayer, though, I think I've never seen him miss a hook. And I think it's definitely going to succeed, but he's just figuring out how to posture here. He's a little nervous, a little timid, if you will. These minions, these turrets, everything scares him. So he's just going to back off there and try and just posture a little more defensively as we get into this. But speaking of defensive, Adolma with a really missing cocoon, going to go up into his defensive repel stance. His forbidden jutsu, he's going to die up there and never come back down, going straight to the graze screen, saving as much electricity as possible. But here it comes. Here comes the big Shelly. Shelly coming to take your towers and everything that comes with it. Which is gold, by the way. These things are just filled with money, as all structures tend to be in the world. Blueprint going in. That's going to be the Wild Growth on the Wild Tortuga. He's going to be rocket jumping away, but Callista trying to do what he can, going forward, getting a little bit too aggressive. Going to have to flash cleanse on out of there. But Wild Tort is too scary. Kazuto, big flanky spanky, trying to get in there. Can he make any contact with anybody? Is he actually there we go. He canceled an auto, but he finally gets it off. He was edging a little bit too hard. Jay Herbo is finally here. Wild Tort is feeling himself just like J-Moo did in 7th grade. And yeah, we're here. We're having a good time.
Oh yeah, I think the Ghosts just had a little. They weren't really sure what they wanted there. They had the opportunity, I think, to get a couple kills a little bit faster than they did. They probably could have won a majority of that fight, but just a little unsurety.
Yeah,
Word? Who knows?
Unsurety for surety.
It's surely a word.
Surely, for sure. Yeah, these Yords are big popping off. And it looks like they're going to go back to base because they don't have quite the amount of, what do you say, gusto, charisma to really pull off a victory this quick.
Be back, and this is a massive stomp.
Oh, dude, I know that you've been just talking nonstop, but
The mic was actually muted.
yeah.
Mike was accidentally muted.
Wow, just weird. Everyone say hi to Sable.
Sable hasn't made a wrong call yet. Endo is so on point with this chat. Holy shit. Oh my god.
But here we go. Speaking of on point, here comes the legendary Never Miss a Hook going on to Wild Tortuga. But never miss a hook doesn't mean that you win the fight. Jay Herbo roaming around, going turbo. Is there anything else that rhymes with Herbo other than turbo? The people need to know. I need to know.
I don't think there is.
I don't think so. I think it's just turbo. So turbo Herbo making a Dolma just look pretty weak. What's that? Is that your girlfriend watching stuff in the background, Sable?
Yes.
You should tell her to stop. Have some fucking respect. You disappear all cast just so we can get background noise at the end?
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Oh man. So here we are. No respect left for humankind. Jay Herbo, the last bastion of hope for all that is cool and integral and fun. Just diving
I hate
towers.
doing integrals in college.
Yeah. I try and avoid doing those, but here we go. Adoma, he might get in here. We'll see if he can maybe hit a skill shot. Blueprint with the big flash, gonna be going in. Is that, nope, Adoma not even gonna get the opportunity. Looking at Jay Herbo and saying, no thank you, sir. I have already had my daily fill of vitamin Herbo. And here comes Torty Boy. He's finally gonna fall to a great kill by Blueprint. He used his abilities. The man is thick. He's big and he survives. Jay Herbo, though, he's feeling himself. He's growing gigantically, throbbing membranes everywhere. And just Adoma doesn't know what to do. He just wants to try and farm some minions. He wants to get big. But this spider just can't find a way into this game. Am I right, Sable? Oh,
We missed the
Herbo.
chemo dying.
Oh, Herbo, the flash in. But this man is going to feed one over to the Spider Queen. That Spider Queen couldn't hit a skill shot. You just had to deliver that one on a golden platter. This is why Jay Herbo is just a gentleman and a scholar.
That's
Sable,
some Elise gameplay that we wanted to see from Adoma.
yeah, absolutely.
That's exactly why he picked that champion.
You've been saying that
For
all.
that moment.
You've been saying that all game, and I just have
I
to.
can't
keep,
shut up about it.
Yeah, really wish you would.
Oh man.
It looks like the Yords here might have given the Ghost a little bit of a path. Do we see a path? Is the light there at the end of the tunnel? Or is it just a gray screen?
It might be a gray screen on a monitor, so it looks like a
Oh
light.
no!
but it's
Here
really
comes
just a gray
Adoma.
screen. Ooh.
Whoa!
Whoa! Skill shots.
Activated.
Crazy. Give the man
Ban
a
it.
kill, and he'll take your life. Oh, Adoma, he's baiting. Blaze it baiting. This sounds like
A lot of baits.
cyberbullying. This sounds like a title for a porno right here. They're edging really hard. I'm edging even harder. Meanwhile,
Wilma auto attacking the pink ward.
oh, blaze it. Really just trying to get
Places
something
another
going.
pink ward.
This is a nice little jockeying for position. Adoma doing the classic Adoma, having troubles finding
The
his
bait,
target.
dude.
And the big kick of bait! Here comes Blueprint, though. Blueprint is large and in charge. He has so much magic resist. Is there any way that he dies here? Something
Oh, yeah.
about him looks invincible. Jay Herbo trying to do something, can't really figure out how to use that ability. Didn't really seem to work right there. Sable, can you break that one down for me real quick?
I'm still watching this big Maokai chase here.
The great escape.
I'm like, look at him go. Will he live? Oh, stunned against the wall. And the poppy mechanics are just too strong there for Blueprint to deal with. Getting wall banged 4 times in a row.
Oh, here comes Scooby. Scooby gonna be stunned up by Adoma, who's now on a killing spree. Having hit 2 skill shots this game, has now picked up 3 kills. Truly remarkable.
Holy shit.
I think Ghost might have turned the corner here.
Yeah, just as Sable's been saying all game, Ghosts just need to turn that corner. And once they turn around the corner, they'll be there, right? Like, the party's just around the corner. Just show up to it already. Adolma finding late kills like Biden's finding mail-in ballots. Yes. Stop.
Holy shit.
Stop the kills. Stop them. Cut the track.
Stop the kills.
Cut the tape. But here we go. Can't stop the Herbo. He's gonna put an end to the spider. The exterminator is here. The hamster that ends worlds. But Bentage, this is not the lane you want to be up against because you know why? Blueprint's gonna be slapping you down all day long. You're just tickling him. This is just foreplay for him because you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna be going on Tinder the second he's done with you and go and find another one. Anyways, speaking of Tinder,
Herbo.
here comes Jay Herbo looking for some little quick action on the fly, but doesn't like the tag team with the tower. It's a little bit more than he can handle. Let's see if he can get out of this one. He's going to go in, but Blueprint and him are just really playing some weird little footsie here. Baiting for Adolma one more time. Can Adolma hit the skill shot? He's going to line it up, take a sweet-ass time, and get the shutdown. Oh, great little hook there. On to Blaze It. The man does not miss. But Scoob, oh my god, Scoob with the feet of fire. Gonna dance around that hook. But yeah, Scoob just can do whatever he wants. There's nothing that can stop him. Nobody can take him down. He just keeps on tickling and tickling.
Is this a preview from this weekend?
He's relentless. Bentage with a huge shield, spear sticking out of him, looking like, I don't know, what's got spear sticking out of him? Like a skewered boar.
Kebab.
Thanks, Sable. This is why we keep you around. This is why you get all the big wreck bucks. But here we go.
Win.
Teleport coming in. Scoob is in trouble. He's meeting Blueprint, who's going to W to a minion just for fun, just to show that he can and let his boy NVG Tactic die. He's going to continue running after this support. He's going to slap, and he's not going to stop slapping until the tree is cut down. Cut the tape. Stop the kills. This is a fraud. There's no way that this could be happening in this state. Because Adolma is going to be taken down, having hit 3 skill shots all game. Going to be taking this inhibitor. This inhibitor does not stand a chance. These hamsters are just too damn strong. So damn thick. And they're
looking so dead right now. They're voting in Arizona, man. This is absolutely crazy. They had their path in, and then they went off the path.
Yep, and you have to remember, there's only the paths for Ghosts are narrowing, and the path to victory for the hamsters is getting wider.
It's not narrowing.
It's not narrowing. And here we go. Big knockup. Herbo's gonna fall to an incredible play and flay from the Thresh God himself. Bentage trying to zip around, doing what he does best.
I'm counting those kills.
Oh man, here comes the giant growth. They're edging just a little bit too hard. And remember what they say, always edge in pairs. Always edge in pairs. Bentage and Blaze It Nerd going big. Falkrin, welcome to the Rekt. You just shown up for one of the biggest events of esports history. This is Ghost versus Yords. And they just can't be stopped. And speaking of big event, we missed out on the big event, which was Adolma allegedly hitting what could be his 4th skill shot of the game.
Has not been confirmed yet, though.
Gonna need a replay on that one.
Yep, gonna need a recount.
A sickly on the stats booth here to give us the recount if he's around.
I don't think so. I think he's about as round as you are.
Oh shit. Yeah, he's actually at my place right now.
Oh, hell yeah. Nightblood Gaming indeed, my friend. Nightblood Gaming indeed. So, as we get into this, Bentage gonna tank that one to the face, and we're gonna go missing a little bit of that action, but nothing really actually happened. Dingus Slayer doing what Dingy does best, which is hit some hooks, but Adolma's not where he needs to be. He's gonna go up and chill, have some alone time in a bush. But yeah, now he's got some friends. He's got Blueprint. There's going to be a double root here. There's a little bit of action on the back half of this that we missed. We're going to need a breakdown from Sable after this, but this action is just too tense. Blueprint trying to find a way in. He's looking at him the wrong way, but Wild Tortuga's just going to blow him up like he's nothing. Nightblood Gaming, where are you at? Bentage is going to fall to Kazuto. This is not looking good for the Yords. This is big time for the spooky ghost. Scoobaroo, what can you do, Scooby? This dragon, though, is going for a tag team. You have to pay for this kind of action, but Blueprint is just unstoppable.
And just like that, we said the path closed, but a new path opened right next to it. And the ghosts are right back in this.
Oh my
shit.
god. And here is the pathway to victory for the ghosts. They need to pick up these crucial states and collect these votes.
Jay Herbo.
Some
Back
people are
alive.
questioning. Some people are questioning this this Teemo build. But I'm 100% vibing with it. I think this has the capability to carry.
And speaking of carrying Jay Herbo, the Poppy legend himself, the one and only, we only have one of them in the Rekt League, and his name is Jay Herbo. Truly the best Poppy we have ever known to grace us on stream. Has done it. What's up, Parker? I'm trying to bring chat alive. And here we go, talking about being alive, trying to take down the ghosties, looking like the little Ghostbuster right there, but zooming on out of there. Yeah, Sable, I totally agree with that point. You could not be more correct. So, I mean, you're right. Like, the only way that they're gonna win is if Adolma hits skill shots, and really, like, that's just the name of the game. Hit your shot. Don't
there
miss
it
it.
is.
Here we go. Hit the shot, win the game. Hit the shot, win the game. Did I
That's what
just
you've
say
been
it, or did I
saying.
just say it?
No, you didn't say it.
But speaking of that,
I said it.
MBG Tactic trying to look for something here, but Scoob is going to get him. Going to try and make something happen, but he just does not have any AP damage. AP stands for ability power, and that also means that he's going to fall because he does not have any of that rumored, fabled ability power. Oh, Blueprint. Gonna find Bentage. Bentage, where are you at? You're just gonna tickle this tree. This tree will not fall. He is old. He is mad. He is spectral. He does not want to go down. This tree slaps back. Bentage, what are you doing, my friend? You're just getting your friends killed. And the man himself, he just does not miss a hook. I swear to God. He's insane. Dingus Slayer. This guy, hottest new rookie, coming here into the Rekt League. We'd love to see that. But MBG Tactic, 5, 6, and 7, 217 farm. He has some items. He has hope. Sable, you're right. Jamu, what do you think of these last few fights?
They gotta the ghosts. They're crushing it, but they gotta start turning these one fights into something. You know, objectives, towers, more vibes.
Right, and as Sable said before, just like, you gotta hit the skill shots to save the world. And I think that Adolma just displayed that perfectly.
Yord's starting the Baron, though.
Yeah,
It's still have two-manner.
Yep, you'd love to see that kind of action here on a Thursday, because we know that this race wasn't close enough, so we have to get in some absentee ballots here to try and tighten up the lead. But Adolma's going to kill Scoober, but we're not watching that. We're watching the dragon. You know why? Or because it's a purple worm. It's not even a dragon. But here comes Blueprint. Blueprint wants to touch it. He wants to touch it all the time. Now they're just going to have a touch off. But here comes Jay Herbo. He's going to take down Baron Nashor. Kazuto running at some folks. He's being scary, very, very scary. But here's Blueprint on the back line. He's buying as much time as possible for all of his spectral friends. Jay Herbo is not going to be going turbo anymore with that gray screen. But here's Wild Tortuga and Blazing Nerd, the dynamic duo. Blazing Nerd wants to just buff up those minions just to see what happens. They turn a little bit purple. He smiles pleasantly. Wild Tortuga, though, trying to go for the 1v3 because Blazing Nerd isn't doing much except for providing a shield. Here comes the Wild Growth he could have used before, and he saves it for himself just so it can go over to MBG Tactic from Nightblood Gaming. What's up, baby?
I'm loving the Nightblood Gaming hype.
Dude, everybody go like, follow,
We got
subscribe.
MBG fam in the chat here.
Yep, we got Nightblood Gaming fam here. So everyone go like, follow, subscribe to them. They're doing the Lord's work. Hey, J-Moo, can we get a camera
Hey.
fix on you?
Oh shit.
I'll fix mine too. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, you've had a weird bug all night where it just looked like you weren't really on stream.
What a weird bug.
Yeah.
There we go. Mine's fixed.
I have to say, you guys are giving me some life. This week has been a doozy, but
I wish I had a crab hat right now. This would be like the perfect crab hat angle to like present to the world.
absolutely. But you know what? You know, if Herbo's built different than Scoob's built even more different because Adolma just can't hit a skill shot that is just not in his wheelhouse. He has not figured it out. But give this man some time and items, just like MBG Tactic, Nightblood Gaming Tactic, who just really doesn't want to do anything here. Everyone's just running from Scoob, and here are some bits coming into the chat. One big bit from Endo. That is 1 penny in the bank. Thank you so much for that kind of support. It means the world to us. Why is this cast just like the election? Only 1/3 participates. Damn.
Oh,
We out here. Ballots being counted. Counting the
me and
amount.
Jamie are just waiting to vote from
Like,
cast our second and third ballots.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, but here it is.
Oh,
The
no.
tree is here, trying to just fuck up Bentage's day. Bentage, no. I know that you're a nice man, but you just cannot be there. Not like that.
Get death timer's getting very long now.
Meanwhile,
Gotta
Scoob
start tightening these fights up.
so tight right now. I'm getting
You don't want
tighter
tight
just thinking
fights.
about Jay Herbo. He's the tightest of them all. He's just tightening
Oh,
every second.
oh,
But here comes the
wrong
rocket jump
hood.
in. He's in. And Adolma, he hits the skill shot, but you know the deal. If you hit the skill shot, you win the game and you save the world. Here comes the teleport. He hit the skill shot onto the ward, and he is zooming around big time. Scoob, on the other hand, just chilling. But here comes the big fuck fest, and that's
This might-
MBG Tactic going unstoppable. This is
Might
big
be
time.
game here.
This could be, but you don't
this
know,
might be
so
game.
don't call, you can't call it yet. Too close to call.
Too
This
close
Elder
to
Dragon
call
could
for
go.
sure.
Close to go.
This Elder Dragon could go any way. Don't you worry. The spears are stacking just like the votes. They're just too many to count, and we're just not even gonna bother counting. We're just gonna call that one a W for the ghost.
We need a few more days at least.
Gonna need a few more days to definitely count those kind of spears. They hit differently. And yeah, as we were just saying, this was one of the like narrowing paths to victory for the ghost team, and it's looking like
They're
what
in
could
there.
be a landslide historic victory.
It's a classic get Ocean Soul lose game.
This is the most kills in a League of Legends game ever in League of Legends history. I have never seen more kills. And that is the hook that you'd love to see coming down onto Blazener.
Oh,
Blueprint
shit.
with the dragon's breath from the Elder Dragon. So old, so wise. It's susceptible to COVID, but it takes down everyone. Yeah, being an Elder Dragon is not great in 2020. It's definitely a spooky year. But here we go. Blueprint. He just wants some more. He cannot get enough. He is never
big
done.
hook.
He is never satisfied. Bentage, though, with the fancy feet, gonna dodge out of that one. And here comes the flash forward, and Adolma cementing his place in Rekt League history.
Teemo split
is gonna
push.
pick up that kill. They have the Elder Dragon. They don't have the soul. We think they might have the ballots to finish this one off. But Teemo's split push is just so relentless. It applies so much pressure to the map, and they just aren't willing to maybe commit to finish it because Jay Herbo is here, and Jay Herbo does what Jay Herbo wants, which is indeed int it into Adolma once more. Adolma is on a rampage. Blueprint just taking the damage. These minions are just so
know.
crazy. Teemo just does everything. The turbo Scoob combo is so strong, but when you have this like these dragons. These stacked up dragons. These old dragons. Just there's so much going on. It's so chaotic. It's too close to call one way or the other. But here comes the giant growth from onto Scoobaroo. Dragon's breath going down to everything. It's just stanky. So stanky from the Ghosty boys. Getting real weird with it. And Kazuto getting stunned up. That was the grenade of the century. That is what the people need. Nightblood Gaming is gonna fall, everyone. I'm sorry if you're a Nightblood
And just-
Gaming fan, you hate to see that kind of action, but sometimes it does happen here at the Rekt League. Welcome to the Rekt League.
And just like that, the game continues on. Couldn't quite get the Nexus down. The Maiden was giving it a good suck for quite some time, but just couldn't quite suck it off
Yep.
enough.
Gonna need a quick recount on this one because Turbo's going in thinking that he's got an advantage here. But Dingus Slayer putting down the box. The ballot box is gonna be broken into by Jay Herbo, who's trying to steal this election away. Gonna take him down for the ace.
Left hand.
It's smaller than the diagram.
Speaking of current events, currently the Baron has spawned on the map, and that is a big event.
I mean, it's throbbing. It's a big, throbby, veiny event, and like, there's no way you can get around it. It just keeps getting bigger and stronger until you just finish it off. That's just how it goes. So we gotta see.
Yords are so scared of Kazuto TPing to the base and ending the game. Team, I tried to sweep around his whole base. That would have been hilarious if he missed a ward, but there was nothing there. I want to see that backdoor strategy from the Ghosts.
Yeah, and talking about backdoor strategies, Endo knows a lot about backdoor strategies. He's actually one of the #1 innovators of backdooring. He knows everything there is about backdoors and how to treat them. So I'd love to get his thoughts on the backdoor strategy right now.
You spit? Oh, okay.
You spit,
Is that like a new item coming up in the preseason?
It's a mythic item?
Yeah, it's an acronym.
Oh, but here we go. Here's another party here in the jungle. This game is 39 minutes long, but it just won't seem to end. Here comes Wild Tortuga. His dreams are being crushed, but that isn't true at all because he just doesn't like to die. Blueprint is going to take down Wild Tortuga. There's so much happening here. That's going to be a cocoon going on to the Teemo. Scoobaroo is crying into his tissues right now, wishing for a better world, wishing it wasn't like this, but this is just the reality we live in. It is 2020. This is not our year. But for the Ghosts, they're coming in, stealing this election, and that's it.
Tortuga said, "Let me out," and just flashed into the entire enemy team.
Absolutely. And this Nexus is gonna fall, and that is gonna be the end of the Yords. 39 minutes and 47 seconds into the game. It cannot get any closer than this. We just this is crazy. Just total craziness. That was crazy.
Wow.
I agree with you, Jamu. It was absolutely
Almost
insane.
50 kills per team there. Gold was dead even. Almost 80k gold per team. Ghost went with the solid strategy of giving up all 4 dragons in a row. Said, forget those. We don't need those. We're just going to get the big dragon.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what you do. Sometimes that works. You know, sometimes it doesn't, but it worked this time.
It worked this time, but in 4 years, you just can't go in and try and do the exact same playbook. That was so close, 48-48. You just cannot get a closer match than this. So hopefully, both the Ghosts and the Yords can do some deep thinking over the next few weeks and thinking about how they want to attack this in future runs. Because that, as Sable just kept saying all game, hit your skill shots, save the world. It's that simple.
It's that easy. You heard it here first.
Yeah, big time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for the cast tonight. I fucking blew my load on that cast. I tried my hardest, but I'm fucking spent. And I mean, Sable wouldn't shut up, so I'm just frankly pretty sick of him. Jamu's just rolling his eyes, just like he didn't want to be the one to say it, so I'll do it for him. But yeah, Sable just slayed the majority of that cast. Thankfully, it was 39 minutes, so Jamu and I at least got some time to chip in there and get some on air time. So thank you, Sable, for kindly letting us chime in. Thank you, everyone that showed up for some banger games. That was super fun to cast. That definitely gave me some life and energy, which I most desperately needed. And thank you to the Nightblood Gaming homies that like to come in and watch Nightblood Gaming Tactic do Nightblood Gaming Tactic things.
Support your crew.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, at the end of the day, support your boys or your girls. Just support your folks, as James said. And let's have a good week and try and don't stress out too hard. Try and unpucker a bit.
Yeah.
I'm still in my unpuckering phase.
Gotta wake up. You always just wake up, go to work.
Yep. So hopefully
Nothing's gonna change.
no. Yep. At some point you're just gonna start hearing all around the world. And it's gonna be the collective unpuckering of the universe. But till then, we're here and we're tight. So, everyone, have a great night. Thank you for turning in for Rekt After Dark. We will be back next week at 7 p.m. We will be on this Sunday at 4 p.m. for the last week of the regular season. This is the Rekt League. It's the best thing ever. And yeah, thanks guys. Bye.